Sunday morning. Coach Natty here from Natty After Dark. You guys, when you come in, we're right now on Facebook and YouTube, like we used to do 4 years ago. I'm gonna end up with one of them. You guys, let me know if you can hear me right now, please. Let me know if there's a lag in the sound because I'm using a different setup right now. I'm on my laptop and I just switched Wi-Fi providers. So I don't am back on my other Wi-Fi, or if you guys can hear me to that in a little bit. Can y'all hear me? What's up, you guys? You can hear me with a lag? Oh shit. Just in case it is, let me get on my other device. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Hold on. I'll be back. All right, you guys, I'm on my other device now. I do apologize about that. Am I still coming in with a lag? Am I crystal clear? Can you hear me with no problems? Am I stuttering, uttering, or muttering? Is there a delay? It's called latency, but I ain't got no skill, talent, ability. I'm just some idiot, uneducated, untalented person on the internet, y'all. That's what they say. That ain't what they say. That's what a hating ass, bitch ass say. All right, but we're gonna get into that in a little bit. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all can hear me okay, please. Why do we have over 100 and some people in here and only a couple of likes or thumbs up? So right now we're on Facebook and YouTube, and we will be dropping one of those in just a little bit. So y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, the like, the heart, the smiley, the huggy, the lock, the shabby, laughy, the shock. Hit all the feels, please. I know it's some of y'all in here who are in the bushes and you don't want your presence to be known because your master won't like it or your man won't like it. Definitely, if your nigga find out that you online and involved in mess, your husband, your wife, or whomever, or whoever, you don't even like it. You don't even like yourself for being over here right now. But you can't help yourself. And I do understand. I understand completely and totally, okay? But the rest of y'all, please hit the thumbs up, the heart, the like, the smiley, the huggy, the laughy, the shock joint. Hit all the feels. It's free. I ain't gonna charge y'all for that, all right? That one's on the house. That's on the house. It's free 99, as we like to say. And it's greatly appreciated. Definitely. I'm the queen. Y'all already know this. All right. And we're going to get into some things on Nade, as my grandmother used to say. We're going to get into a couple of things on Nade. What's up, everybody? Hello, 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 hello. What's up, Joy is real? I see you, girl. She said I can hear you. It's breaking up pretty bad. Not right now, though, right? Let me see. Let me scroll. Ooh, I scrolled a little too hard. Very clear now. All right. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. Sounds good here. Thanks, Miss Joanne. What's up, Adrian, Roxanne? What's up, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're a content creator and I don't see your comment or read your comment or acknowledge it, I'm not being shady in any way. Speaking of content creators, I will let y'all know right now that I did talk to Nikki today. That's Everything Zyree. I called her. Oh, yes, I did. I called her on the phone because I did have her phone number in my phone. Once upon a time, we were cool. And then, you know, Nikki was fucking with me, as you know, Nikki, and it was unprovoked. And, you know, we had it out and that's it. Once I have it out with someone online, I move on. Y'all hit the feels, hit the thumbs up, the heart, the smiley, the shock, the laughy. Hit all the feels, please. And thank you. Because there ain't no reason we should only have a few likes, thumbs up, a couple dozen, and all y'all in here. All y'all can't be hating assholes from the bushes. I know that. I know this for a fact. Y'all all can't be. But I know some of y'all are. I know some of y'all. You know who you are, bitch. Get back to work, bitch. Why are you looking over here? Oh, what's today? Sunday? Y'all probably ain't working today. I did talk to Nikki, which would be Everything Zyree, today, because y'all had sent me something about Nikki getting into it with Chandra. As y'all know, Chandra was on the show, just level setting. What's up, everybody? Coach Andy from Nandy After Dark. If you're just joining, please, before you get comfy, hit that thumbs up button if you are on YouTube, and hit the laughy, the heart, the smiley, the like, etc. on Facebook. I would appreciate it, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all know when I'm talking shit, y'all know, if you've been here long enough, you know I'm not talking to you, right? You know I'm talking to the people who I'm talking to. You know, I'm talking to the hoes who come over here and watch this page and then go complain about it somewhere else. Bitch, why you over here? Huh? Go fuck your man if you got one. Or your woman if you got one. Go play with your kids. Huh? Go work on your business. Go pray to God. Go do something other than watch somebody whose guts you hate. What the fuck? You know how R-word that is? You don't like me, but you over here in the bushes? Bitch, I would never go to your page if you had one. Most of them ain't got one, the people I'm talking to. They ain't got one. They don't even have a page at all. But they go from page to page in the comments. And, you know, they go on pages of people who they can't stand and who they hate. You'll never catch me do that. The only not as a regular so-called non-creator. Huh? The only reason I will go on somebody's page is if I'm paid, which I am to do through YouTube. But just going over there to see what they got to say, to hate on them for no reason and then close out and I'm not getting paid for it. No, bitch, if I'm a hate, which I ain't going to hate. Let me take that back because y'all know I ain't no hating ass person. But if I'm going to look at you with the screw face and I don't like you, I'm not going to be anywhere you are. Dumb. Like, why would you be over here, you lame ass bitch? Huh? That's my little rant for today. Because, baby, y'all really be making me laugh. Talking shit. And ain't got a page the first, second, or third. And talking shit about people who do have a page. And this rant is not just for me. This rant is on behalf of any content creator who got haters in the bushes. That's what I'm talking to. So if you're over here and you just found this page, you were scrolling by, you're like, why is she talking to her people like that? My people know I'm not talking to them. I'm not talking to anyone who subscribes to this page and follows this page properly. Those would be non-bushwashers. If you're not following this page officially and you're not hitting the like, the heart, that means you're a bushwatcher. And then this is for you. If you talking shit after you see one of my lives, this is for you, bitch. Like, why are you over here? Okay. Rant over. You guys, y'all know there's a beef brewing between Chandra Dixon, who is MJ Strong's mama, and Nikki, who is Everything Zyree. Chandra was on our show. Chandra happened to be in our comments one day when I was doing a live. And I was like, well, why don't you come on up onto the show? Because I really wanted to know what was going on between Chandra and Nikki, because they used to be cool. And I don't keep my ear to the Facebook streets and social media streets like that. I keep it just enough to do my content. And outside of that, I really don't care what other people are doing, saying, what they say about me, I don't give a fuck. I don't respond, as y'all know, to things people say about me. I don't care. We're going to talk about that a little bit today too, because I need to expound on that a little bit, since some people are hard to understand and comprehend and they don't know what I'm talking about. They act like they don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Hold on. Where are you? I had to get my water bottle. So Chandra came on and she told me a bunch of things about Nikki. What's up, Chandra? I know you're watching. And Nikki is not watching, probably, because Nikki's in church right now, child. Oh, yes. I called her up 20 minutes ago to give her the same opportunity that I gave Chandra, even though the one that I gave Chandra was very impromptu, because, again, Chandra was in the comments. So Nikki's in church right now, or on her way. Okay. Chandra and Nikki's in this big beef. Just a level set for those of you who don't know, and those of you who do know, it's a refresher course for you. Chandra came on the show and told us some things about Nikki, which later I was advised were not true, a lot of them. One example would be that Nikki no longer lives at that address that we all knew about in Tennessee. She was very adamant about that. She said Nikki has moved many times. She's moved again. She's not at that address. And I didn't appreciate that, because I didn't bring Chandra, and I'm not bringing Nikki on the show to tell me lies and blow smoke up my ass. No one. I wanted to really hear what was good and what's hood and what's up. Okay. So, you know, I whatever. I let Chandra do her thing, and I'm happy that she came on the show because I wanted to hear her perspective. Okay. So yesterday and last night, you guys have been asking me, telling me that, you know, Chandra's doing XYZ on the internet. And then today, somebody sent me something of Nikki's. It was Nikki's page on YouTube is Chef on the Pull-Up. That's Nikki's page. Y'all can follow it, whatever. Not right now, okay? Don't tell me who's live, bitch. That's what we always say. And don't go to a live while we're live. But Nikki did this whole she was cosplaying Chandra, and it was so funny and so hilarious. And I mean, it was just funny. It was Nikki and this lady named Chris. And admittedly, I don't know much about Chris because I haven't really been following the saga outside of what Chandra told me about her on the show, which may or may not be true. I don't know, because I don't know them. Okay. So you guys hit the thumbs up, please. Why don't we have like 50 likes right now? And it's almost 300 of y'all on here. Please, you guys, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the heart, hit the smiley, hit all the feels. We're about to remove one of these platforms, as we have done from day one. This is how we used to rock over here. But then I just start going on one platform, you know, etc. Okay. Anyway, so I decided to call Nikki today. After I saw that video that she did, I posted just a little bit, maybe a minute, probably less than that, worth of that video, the live that Nikki did on her page, talking about Chandra and her beef with her and mocking her. That's what she was doing. I posted some of it on our page. Y'all know I don't post anybody's entire work on our page, not even Carmen's and Tay's. I don't even post the bulk of somebody's shit on my page. Like, that is a flag on the play. I wouldn't do that. And I didn't do that with Nikki's work. I posted a piece of it, and then I gave y'all the actual link to it. That what you do. I posted the actual link to it. So if y'all want to see her full work, she can get full credit. Go to her page and watch the full live. Okay. So I called Nikki up this morning, child. And I'm like, Nikki, what's going on? What's good? It's Nandy. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm on my way to church. She's on her way to church. Amen. Praise the Lord. And I said to her, you know, I saw the video and I gave Chandra an opportunity to come on the show. And I wanted to extend that same opportunity to you, because I'm probably going to start talking about this Nikki and Chandra beef to an extent. Maybe not covering it to the extent that I've covered Carmen and Tay over the years, but I think that enough of y'all are interested, excuse me, and want to hear and see what's going on because y'all know Chandra and you know Nikki from what they present online. Okay. So, did y'all see? Let me know in the comments if y'all saw the video that I'm talking about. If you saw the video that I'm talking about, even the small little piece, about a minute long or so, that I put on our page, and then, like I said, I put the link to it as well. Let me know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about, please, in the comments. While you're doing that, I'm going to queue up a piece of it, the piece that I put on our page. While you're doing that, it is the Queen's birthday week. It's a couple of days to my birthday. And I am so grateful to be here, to be present mentally, to be sound mentally, emotionally, physically, to be here. After what I've been through, I am so grateful to God to be standing or sitting right now, which is what I'm doing, to be standing, to be here and know that I'm here. Some people are here, they don't even know that they're here. They don't even want to be here. They're just going through the motions of being here. But I'm here and I'm so grateful to be amongst the living because, baby, I could easily not be. I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for and I am grateful for the ride, the entire ride, the good and the bad, because you know what? All things work together. The good and the bad. The good and the bad. Everything. You can't have everything going right in your life. Nothing's going to always go right in anybody's life. Nobody who walks this earth. Everybody's going to get a turn. Everybody going to get a turn at bat. Everybody. Everyone. Mine just happened to be public. Mine just happened to be public. And I was very forthcoming with y'all about it too. I was very transparent and told y'all exactly what was hood because I have to use that experience to help someone else. That's my responsibility. That's my responsibility. And it's my honor to do that. It's a privilege to be able to talk about something from the other side. You understand? So it's the Queen's birthday month. Y'all, I'm doing a birthday Cash App challenge. Oh, yes. A birthday Cash App challenge. Let's do $15. Birthday Cash App challenge. I was watching somebody's live because I have to catch up on these things, you know. I was watching somebody's live and I saw somebody in somebody's live comments say something like, Nandy's trying to do a Cash App challenge like Darnell. Bitch, what? Baby, I've been doing Cash App challenges for 4 years. 4.5 years that I've been on here. I've been using StreamYard. I've been cutting people off on one platform and continuing on the other platform. I've been sharing clips of people's videos. I've been doing live audios, live recalls, live interviews. I mean, from day one. They used to clown me for doing Cash App challenges and talk about, oh my God, I can't believe it. And then all of a sudden, all of them, Carmen, every last one of them, start doing Cash App challenges and asking for Cash Apps all throughout their lives. And you know what? I've been very vocal about what I'm about to say. They should. I'm not even mad at it. I've always said that. I'm not a hater. I'm not mad at anyone who gets on here and asks their followers to bless their Cash App. Why would I be? Well, that's not taking anything from me. Why would I be mad? You should be tipping the people who are entertaining you, educating you, enlightening you, titillating you, bitch. You should be. Nothing's wrong with that. Don't let anybody try to convince you otherwise at all. Man, he's trying to be, you're a damn, what? They don't be trying to be like anybody. In fact, if I see somebody doing something first, whatever it may be, in this Carmen and Tay circle, not on the greater internet, but in this space, I turn away from it. I do the complete opposite. I be like, if I catch myself saying something like, oh, I can't say that. Like bike, like Darnell, he says bike, like back, but you know, bike. That's a common Black folk term. That's not a Darnell term. But because he says it a lot, I wouldn't start using bike as part of my terminology on my show, because it's too close to what someone else does in this Carmen and Tay circle. I would never do that. No, I'm not a follower, bitch. I'm a leader. Everybody knows this. Anyway, you guys doing a $15 birthday Cash App challenge today. I appreciate all the love that y'all have shown me thus far. Those of you who have blessed my Cash App for my birthday and or tip, I really appreciate it. It is definitely going towards much needed things. And I definitely appreciate it. I can tell you that Lakeisha, what's up, Lakeisha? I know you're watching. Lakeisha Lakeisha Star Jenkins Brooks was on her live talking shit about me asking for Cash Apps and turned around and begged her followers several times for Cash Apps on that same live to pay for her cell phone. How are you asking somebody to pay for your cell phone and you making big buku money? You working 15 hours a day, according to you, and making complete bank. But it's okay for her to beg her followers for money and Cash Apps and turn around and talk shit about me. You ain't even doing the shit I'm doing over here. Nobody. The fuck? Yeah. And if you are, you getting it from over here. You fashioning it like we do over here. So miss me with it, please. Please miss me with it. So I told Nikki that I would, allow her to come onto the show to tell her piece of it. And Nikki's concerns, because I actually remember having a similar conversation to this before with Nikki. I think it might have been through like text messaging or something. And Nikki's concern, which I understand, understandably so, was that, the teammates might not receive her well. I'm paraphrasing, putting it, nicely. She was nice about it, certainly, but I mean, I'm just rephrasing what she said. She might not be received well, and I had to let her know that that's not what we do on the show. I don't allow people who are in my comments to jump on people who come on the show. They do that, but I don't do that. We're going to be respectful and cordial to people who we entertain on the show, and the people in the audience. You guys, the followers, the watchers. I don't allow that. I just when Chandra was on, somebody got on trying to talk about Chandra. It's not the time and place for that. All right. Keep your opinions to yourself. She's just here to tell a story. I mean, you can say things like you don't agree or she's lying. She's a liar. But actually talking about calling up on her kids, or, you call whoever it is on the show out on this shit in the comments if that's what you want to do, but be respectful about it. You know what I'm saying? And people were saying things about Chandra in the comments that were disrespectful, and I had to check them and escort them off the live. And there were also people who were saying things respectfully who didn't agree with her or what she was saying or doing on the internet, and I let that ride, as any good host of a show should do. Okay. So, that was her concern. So I did let her know that, there will be no attacks on the page over here. Now, y'all say what y'all say, but no attacks. Do it tactfully. All right. So, so she's on her way to church, and she's out to dinner. And if she comes on the show and gives her point, fine. If not, that's fine too. But we will be covering it. Some of the things that they're saying and doing and watching this, because I find it interesting, Chandra, that, listen, I'm not on anybody's side. Let me say this before I say this. Let me say I'm not on anyone's side. I said this when Chandra was on the show, and people were trying to say that she paid me. Chandra didn't pay me, nor is Nikki paying me. Nikki will tell you I never said to her, all right, give me so-and-so to come on the show. During that phone call, no. When somebody pays to come on the show, it'll be a business, like a small business or, something like that with products to sell and things like that, or, a service or something. To actually come up on the show on the platform. But if I'm interested in what you have to say in your story, then you ain't gotta it's an honor for you to come on the show. I want to hear what you got to say. I want to give you a stage, a broader platform, especially for some of the smaller platforms out there. And Nikki's platform is larger than mine, On Facebook, she has like 40 something followers the last time I checked. We only have almost 22,000. So we have 21,000 something hundred on Facebook, but we get way more views than Nikki does because I'm way more active in my content and everything is different. We're two different content creators. So she has more followers, but she has less viewership. And that's no knock or shade. This is facts. All right. And I'm only saying that to say, there's a reason I'm saying that. I'm saying that to say this is a broader stage for her to get her message out on, or for Chandra, and I can use Chandra too. Chandra has way more followers than we do on that Chandra Dixon page. But she only gets a few views on her page. Chandra, no, there's no shade. What's up? Listen, if y'all don't know me by now, y'all don't know I'm capable of delivering shit without being shady and biased. I don't know what to tell you. All right. I really don't. Y'all hit the Cash App up. Please bless the birthday Cash App. We're doing a birthday Cash App challenge for me. It's $15. And I would appreciate it. My Cash App is Coach Nandi, CoachNandi. It's Coach Nandi on Cash App, PayPal, and on Chime. And we are doing if you don't have $15, if you don't have any money, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I understand. I'm praying for better days for you, but for real. If you do have it, go ahead and bless the Cash App. I would appreciate it. If you only have $10, do that. But we're gunning for a $15 Cash App challenge. If you have more than $15, bless it with that. Whatever it is, I definitely would appreciate it. Chandra, you are on this internet doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You are doing a lot, baby girl. You're doing a lot. I did catch up on some of Chandra's lives and saw that Chandra has something on. And I was on the phone actually with somebody, and they were telling me it's a teammate, but we've become friends over the years. And this particular teammate, I would never say their name, child. This particular teammate has the inside track on Chandra Dixon. Oh, yes. If I wanted to be messy and nasty, I could. If she wanted to, she certainly could. I mean, real bad. I mean, beyond anything anybody on this internet knows about her, or like it will be a very intimate story. Let me just put it like that. But this person is classy, but they will also get in their assy, just like me. Okay. But Chandra, I've been watching some of your videos and your lives. And again, I'm not on Nikki's side. I'm not on anybody's fucking side. I'm just giving my observation. Okay. Can I do that? Huh? This is my platform. This is what we do. And I noticed that there was one time recently that, no. I was on the phone with a teammate, and she was telling me that Chandra had gotten into it with her son, MJ. And no, that's not right. Let me get it right. See, I wasn't caring about this, and now I'm trying to get caught up on it. Chandra's son, MJ, and Chandra's daughter got into an argument and subsequently a tussle. The daughter had a baby, her baby, I guess it's her baby in her arms, and they called the police on Chandra's son, MJ, who went to jail. Now, MJ is a young man. I don't know how old is he, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments. I think he's like 13. He's a young man, and I hate this for him. Very much so. And they say, I was told that Chandra's ex-husband, I think Mike, is back in the house now after that incident with MJ. And, that he's giving her all kinds of hell. He's very disrespectful to her. He's very dismissive of her. And this is from what I heard. I just went and peeked at her page, and I saw him telling her he didn't give a fuck about what the people online was saying, and just being all mean and nasty to her. Baby, let me give y'all a little quick detour right quick. Yeah, y'all a little story time about me and this man, honey, that I recently met, y'all. Let me tell you, because I never tell y'all about this. So I guess y'all always assume that I'm single, perpetually single, or that I don't date, or I mean, that's utterly ridiculous, obviously. I mean, I'm a beautiful queen. Um, but I keep my personal life private because of things exactly like what Chandra's going through. You know, we see it all the time on things like the housewives and other things. When people start introducing their personal relationships to business situations, or online or on shows or whatever, it goes downhill fast. That person now becomes under scrutiny. They become the topic of discussion. They get attacked. They get harassed. They get the police called on them because, honey, that's definitely still happening with you, Lakeisha, bitch. I ain't forgot. And what you did, your follow up to my grace, we're going to talk about that a little bit too on this live. All right. Because you got, girl. But that's what happens. They become casualties. The people you are married to or in a relationship with or dating or, you know, even starting to talk to. As soon as the internet finds out and you are an influencer of any sort, or even if you in the comments, bitch, if you in the comments all the time, you could get found out too, bitch. Your job could be called too if you got one. Your nigga could be called too, bitch, if you got one. Okay? It ain't beneath nobody to do that to you either. But most especially if you're a content creator, you know, you're up for discussion and debate all the time. And so, you know, quick story time. So I recently met this guy. And our personalities don't tick and tie. I'm a very outspoken person. Y'all know how I am. I don't have to describe myself to y'all. So let me describe him to y'all, because y'all know who I am and how I get down. Okay. He's black. For some of y'all who are wondering, because I said I was going to give the you know, Caucasian persuasion a little bit of play at some point in time. But this man is black. He's in my age range, you know, in 40s or whatever. And you know, he is dark skin. Just give me all the aesthetics right now. I do like dark skinned men. He is tall. I like tall men. And it probably stops there as far as, you know, really the overall attraction, because I found out really quickly that we're not compatible. We're not compatible because of his viewpoints on a lot of things and how he talks. I don't like people talking crazy to me. Even though that's the way he talks. He's from the South also, and he's from Florida. He's from Florida. He's from Florida or North Carolina. He's one of those. He's from the South, and he was born in one and raised in the other. That's why I'm betwixt and between. I'm a little fuzzy. And he doesn't vote. Just to give y'all an idea of what kind of person he doesn't vote. He said that voting doesn't matter, so why the fuck we bother with something like voting? Because voting, it don't matter anyway who you vote for. And that's exactly why we have the person we have as the president, because people, especially the first time that Trump won, the reason he won was because people thought that he would lose by a landslide to Hillary Clinton, that she had it in the bag. No need to go vote for Hillary because she's going to win. Everybody, y'all got it. Oh, y'all going to vote? Okay, y'all got it. And that's how Trump won, because people underestimated the power of voting. They underestimated the power of voting. And so Trump won by a landslide because people stayed home. They didn't think he would win. They thought it was a joke. Like, she going to win, so I ain't even got to do nothing. That's a problem. And when you don't vote, you don't have the right to complain, period. That has been ingrained in me since I was a child. I come from a family of voters. My mother is very involved in the political scene. She votes all the time. She's a very strong advocate of voting and exercising your right to vote in your voice and all that. My uncle, he's deceased now. My uncle Charles told me when I was a young child to every chance that I get to exercise my right to vote. If you can vote, you should vote. And the fact that this man is so proud and so adamant about the fact that voting doesn't make any sense, I can't get with that. That kind of thinking, that thinking lets me know a lot about you, not just about your voting, but it tells me so much more about how you process things, how you look at things, how you think about things. It tells me a lot about you. Okay, just the way you look at that. What else? He doesn't drink or smoke or anything like that, which is great because I don't either. But he cusses a lot. Now, y'all know I cuss. Y'all know I love to cuss, but I cuss because I want to and I choose to, not because I have to. He's smart. He is smart, but he's not collegiate level smart. I'm not saying that you have to be, because I've already had that. Very much so. Okay. But you can tell by the way people process things and think about things what their level of education is. And for me, I can't be with somebody who is willfully ignorant. You are willfully, you don't even have to go to college to be intelligent. You don't. There's a difference between being unintelligent and just being dumb, you know, and a lot of the things he says are just dumb. They just don't make any sense at all. And his perspective, like he like I said, he defends Trump. You know, did I tell y'all he's a defender of Trump? We were talking about Trump, and he defends Trump, and he told me that he used to practice black magic, but he doesn't do that anymore. You know, this is a very Southern thing to do. And I'm not demonizing people's cultural roots. You know, voodoo is a religion. Did y'all know that? Voodoo is very much a religion. Very much a religion. It's an official religion. I know white people want to demonize. Now, I don't practice voodoo. Let's be clear. Let's be very clear, because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, Nandy is a witch. She did it. No, I'm absolutely not. I've never dabbled in anything like that. But I understand people who do, because the voodoo is something that is deeply ingrained in African culture. Very much so. You know, the Haitians practice it, the Igbos practice it. A lot of the Geechee people practice it because they have held on to their roots. A lot of Southern people practice it. A lot of Black people practice it, period, instead of adopting what they consider to be the white man's religion that was forced on us, you know, many years ago, you know, et cetera. Okay. So he's a former witch doctor, honey. He ain't say that, but I mean, might as well be. Might as well call it that. And that really bothers me. So I put this man on ignore for about 8 days, for exactly 8 days. And during that time, he continued to reach out to me and send me memes of him crying and shit, literally. Not him, but of a you know how you can do like a crying meme of a person. He would find a meme of a Black man looking in the phone crying, and he would send that to me. And then another meme of him, you know, tracing his finger down the window, slowly looking out at the rain and shit, you know, shit like that. And then he would say stuff like, you know, I thought, oh, we're not going to the courthouse now to get married, you know, that kind of stuff. Mind you, I never slept with this man at all. And because God forbid, God only forbid if I had, you know, I mean, he might be, the nigga might be trying to unalive me, y'all. Oh, yes. This coochie's top notch. It's seldom tapped. Everybody knows this. Well, y'all don't know this, but it's seldom tapped. Therefore, you know, it is, it's top tier. It's very top tier. It's very selective, and it's very top tier. And exclusive, as all women should be. All you hoes out here talking about me about whatever it is that y'all be talking about me about. Meanwhile, you hoeing or your nigga hoeing. One of the two. or both, you know. Learn how to have something to yourself like that coochie. Okay. Anyway, so I finally sent him a message after 8 days. Cause I'm like, damn, let me get this man off my damn tail. I finally sent him a message, and it was a video, a short clip of this skit that this other comedian did that said something like, when she blocks you, but you get a job at her favorite restaurant just to see her. That was the name of the clip. Like, when she blocks you, so you go find out what her favorite fast food joint is, and you get a job there so you can see it. So I sent that to him. I sent him the clip of it, and he got so mad. The nigga got mad. He got mad like, oh, I ain't no fast food worker. I make 6 figures. I own my own home. My credit score is 800 and whatever. I don't give a fuck about any of that. So for those of you who always had your mouth on me talking about, oh, Nandy be this and that, the people and this and that. No, the fuck I don't. Because if I was X, Y, and Z, bitch, if I was any kind of scammer, I would have been done scammed up on this nigga. Because no, I don't know. I don't need to scam up on a nigga at all. And most women would. If they could see somebody that they could take advantage of, or that they can put themselves on, and somebody is really desiring them and they can exploit that situation, most of these skeezers, that's the word I'm looking for, skeezers out here would. I'm not a skeezer, bitch. Huh? So I don't give a fuck about your house, your credit, your job, your money. I don't care. If I don't like you, I don't fucking like you. Nothing can make me change my stance on that. So he goes on his ring. He gets mad. And again, here's the folly in all this. The nigga ain't even smart enough to see that it was a skit and I was making light of the fun that, yes, I blocked you. I haven't responded. I haven't talked to you in 8 days. But here's a funny little skit to laugh at about the situation. Nigga took it as I was saying he was a fast food worker. Nigga, I know you're not a fast food worker. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been chit-chatting to fucking begin with. But he didn't even see what the humor was in that at all. He took it literally like I was saying he was a fast food worker. So I had to let him know, see, you ain't even smart enough to understand this, nigga. And this is one of the reasons that we can't be together, because you got a terrible sense of humor, and your ability to understand things is also whatever. So so on and on about him, and oh, I bought a ring. Oh, I'm gonna be taking it back. How you bought a ring? And of course he's probably playing. I would hope so. And I bought a ring, and I was Nigga, leave me alone. It's 1,000,001 women in Atlanta. 1,000,001, and they are single and they're looking for a man. They're available. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I was looking at something for him. He's working on something in the healthcare space. And y'all know I'm now retired healthcare exec. And so I have insight on what he's working on, and I could definitely help him with it 100%. Definitely. But I'm not no. So he was like, well, let's continue to be business partners. Can we be business partners? And I'm like, no, I'm not building an empire with some nigga that I'm not, in a relationship with. Whatever. I told him to leave me alone, leave me be. So hopefully he will. Anyway, I said all that to say, Chandra, getting back to the story, Chandra left. Chandra has her man now online. His name is Mike. Well, he's her ex-man. And apparently, so they say, she lives in his house and he's verbally abusive to her. I know this because I saw a couple of videos of him. And, and people have been eating him alive and eating her alive about it. Learn to keep your relationships offline. One thing I can say about Nikki, I will say this, and again, I ain't saying this in Sean and Nikki's defense, Sean's defense. I'm just giving my fucking unbiased opinion, okay? Can you understand that, whoever you are? One thing I can say about Nikki is she has managed to keep Papa Bear. I mean, I did manage to get some pictures of the nigga, but she's managed to keep her relationship with him off this here internet. She hasn't made a circus of her relationship with him. I will say that for her. I will say that. Y'all need to learn how to do that. Because whoever it is that I eventually decide to settle down with, get with, whatever, I would never put the nigga picture online. Look what's happening to Lakeisha's husband. Lakeisha's husband is about to get arrested. I got an update. Bitch, don't you? Girl, Don't you ever play with me. Don't you ever play with me when I wasn't playing with you. Now, if I was playing with you, that's different, but I ain't even come for you. Like, why would you be trying to come for a person like me? But anyway, so Chandra's just doing things, and it's a big beef between the two of them, and it's really interesting to watch. We're not going to cover every single thing about their beef and all that, but we will be covering some things about their beef and their situation, and like the live that Nikki did. Let me show it, a piece of it. You never show somebody's the bulk of their work. Don't ever do that. I've never done that with Carmen and Tay shit ever. But you show a piece and then you make a reference to the entire body of work in its original form. That's how you do it. That's how you not get your page shit snatched. Because Carmen and them tried to snatch my motherfucking page one time. That shit didn't work. Because we do things a certain way. Let's see. All right, while I'm queuing this up, while this is queuing up, let me look at some of these comments because I have not been looking at the comments at all. Y'all been going off. Oh my God, y'all. Let me see. Let me get down to, please hit the like button. Please do. Chandra will be on here soon. Somebody said, all right. Thank you for that. Dee Dee Brockington. What's up, Dee Dee? She says Chandra will be on here soon. See, this is why you got to read the comments while you're doing your live, because Chandra could be in the comments sounding off, and I wouldn't know because I don't look at the comments usually when I'm engaging in story time or I am doing the bulk of my commentary because it's distracting. It's, you can get off track, etc. So then I'll take a break. As y'all know, this is how we run the show. Then I'll go back and look at the comments. Hi, Miss Lot, baby. Hi, Miss Booker, Pamela, Miss McClathy, Dee Dee. She says she's seen it. Okay. Yes, but I prefer you cover the situation. Love your content. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Tanya Harvey said I saw 2 seconds of it. I didn't see it all. After this live, y'all go over to Nikki's page. Y'all follow Nikki and Chandra. I don't give a fuck. At this point, honestly, I'm gonna say this. I'm even gonna talk about Darnell today on this live. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck. Yeah, y'all can talk. Y'all can go follow whoever page y'all want. Because at the end of the day, y'all still going to come back to this page because can't nobody give it up like we do. Y'all still going to go to Nikki's page because y'all like how she gives it up. Y'all going to go to Darnell's page, not y'all, his followers, because y'all like how he gives it up. Everybody gives it up. They should be giving it up in their own way because we don't copy no fucking body ever on anything. But y'all go to y'all favorite content creator because y'all like how you watch Channel 2 News because y'all like how they give it up over Channel 5. Same shit, different perspective, as I have always said. So yeah, the live is on Nikki's page. We're doing a $15 birthday Cash App challenge, as y'all know. My birthday is upon us. And we are doing a $15 birthday Cash App challenge this morning, you guys. My Cash App is Coach Nandi, CoachNandi. And that's on Cash App, or Coach Nandi 79 on Cash App, either one. But Coach Nandi on Cash App, on Chime, and on PayPal, you guys. Give it up. It's my birthday. I definitely appreciate it. If you don't have $10, you only have $5, do that. If you have $100, do that. Some of y'all have blessed me in that way. And I definitely appreciate y'all who have. If you got $50, send that. If you got $5, send that. Send whatever you can because it's all very much appreciated. I don't take any of it for granted. I definitely appreciate it. So y'all do that while I'm reading these comments. I just saw her on her page and watched a few minutes of it. You wasn't interested. Okay, I understand, Miss Lai. It's not for everybody. I get it. I totally understand. Did anyone else catch Rico's live? He looks so good. I did not. I will check it out though. Hi, OG. What's up, baby? What's up, Chocolate Gemini? Prime time girl, Jerry Springer, Maury, or Stevie Wilkos could never compete with you. If this was show back in the day, I freaking love it here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The Cash App is pinned below, you guys. Please, if you can, bless my Cash App for my birthday. Yes, I'm not above saying please and thank you for the Cash Apps. And don't let any hoe tell you that, look at Eddie asking for Cash Apps. Bitch, look at your favorite content creators. They doing 10 times worse. Asking for Cash Apps, begging for them and shit. As they should. Shit, get your money. I ain't never fucking been mad at that. About anybody doing it. Hi, Lisa Williams. Hi, Angela. Hi, Angela. What's up, baby? Hi, Barbara Gallo. Okay, let me get through some of these comments. $15 Cash App challenge. We're going to leave that up there. I knew it wasn't all true yet, Teresa Jackson said. I chose not to voice my own concerns because in the beginning of their relationship, Nikki went along with her knowing she was wrong, yet she joined her in the pettiness. Okay. What's up, Vera? What's up, baby girl? Hi, Barbara Gallo. Dee Dee Brockington said, happy birthday. Thank you, love. Shannon said, my mom used to say, I thought that he was deep. Turns out he was just crazy. Talk about the guy. He sounding questionable. You ain't lying. $15 Cash App, you guys, for my birthday today. If you can bless it, please do. I would definitely appreciate it. This will be a good time to go over there and do that while I'm reading through these comments. So navigate over to the Cash App and bless the Cash App. I would appreciate it. What's up, boo? Good morning, Keisha. You're the best interior ever. Thank you so much. He should have realized you're a strong woman and won't tolerate any of the shenanigans. That's exactly right. Andrea Fripp, which is my Geechee girl, said good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, sweetheart. How you doing? Good morning. All right. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of things. What's up, Joy? Let's talk about a couple of things more. So right now we're on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all let me know in the comments which one y'all want me to drop. Y'all want me to drop the YouTube or you want me to drop the Facebook? Let me know. Because some of y'all know our followers. We have 20, almost 22 followers on Facebook, and they love it over there. They love Facebook. We had over 1.1 million views on Facebook in the last 28 days. Oh, yes. I looked at the analytics, honey. Over 1.1 million views in less than a month on Facebook. You'll never be able to tell that by looking at the posts because, you know, hoes don't like to like and comment because they want to consume what I got to say. Oh, yes, bitch, they're here for it. But they don't want to They don't want to make their presence known. They want to do it in secret, you know. And I'm not talking about everybody in the bushes. Let me clear that up too. Please know this. I'm not talking about my faithful followers, which I love and adore. I'm not talking about people who are in the bushes because they're shy or, you know, maybe they don't want their work to know or their church to know, or they just, you know, they just don't do the whole, they just don't want to be in the spotlight. I understand that. I'm not talking about you. Much respect to you. Thank you so much for your support over the years. I do appreciate it. I'm talking about the hoes who watch this page and got shit to say about it. That's who I'm talking about when I say hoes in the bushes. In case you're new to this platform and you don't know what the hell's going on and why I'm talking about it, I'm talking about those hoes. The hoes who come over here, consume the content like they life depend on it, bitch, and then go somewhere else and pop shit about it. Them hoes I'm talking about. Oh, yes. Okay. Which one y'all want me to let go of? Right now, we have about 400 people on, and but we're on both platforms. Which one y'all want me to get rid of? Before we would get rid of just, we would get rid of, it really just depended at the time, which, whoa, shit, hold on. Swiped a little too hard. Hi, Crystal Young. What's up, Miss Bennett? You like when I'm on YouTube? All right, we're going to drop YouTube. Well, I'm not going to say that because, you know, and people will be like, oh, she trying to sound like Darnell. Girl, I would never. I mean, no shade to Darnell. I ain't got nothing against that nigga. But, all right, let me cut off the Facebook and we'll just stay on YouTube. Let's do that. Hold on. Let's see. It's been years since I've done this. Let me see if I can remember. Let me see if I can remember. Well, this train, I don't want to delete it. I just want to take this off. I don't want to broadcast to it anymore. Let's do that. Okay. All right, you guys. All right. So now we're only on the tube. We're only on YouTube right now. We're only on YouTube and not Facebook. All right. Okay. So let's get into a couple of things. Somebody said, yeah, drop Facebook off. Somebody said, Facebook. Drop Facebook. All right, no problem. Done. Okay, YouTube pays you, so let's go. There you go. YouTube does pay me. That's exactly right. You're on YouTube now. Thank you so much. Let me know in the comments if you have stayed on the live. If you came over from Facebook, let me know that. Let me know in the comments, please. In the meantime, while we're waiting for these people to come over to Facebook, I'm sorry, to YouTube. Let me did see. That's right. Let me did see. Let me did see. Let me did see. Bitch. Let me did see. Let me see. Let me see what's up. Let me see who came over from Facebook to YouTube. In the meantime, let's talk about a few things. Let's pick back up where we left off on a couple of things as it pertains to Lakeisha. All right. So what's up, SM Williams? Hello. Let's pick up. Let's get into a couple of things. You hear you came over from YouTube or from Facebook. Thank you. Let me know in the comments if you came back over from Facebook. We've stopped broadcasting to Facebook. We're only broadcasting on the tube right now. All right. All right. So y'all know, level setting for those of you who may be new and who don't know, I'll give you a real quick rundown. So Lakeisha Starbrooks is a nurse. She has a license out of Florida. Hold on, you guys. Let me do something real quick. Okay. So Lakeisha is a nurse out of Florida. Lakeisha gets online and she harasses, stalks, bullies, people with mental illnesses. She's a mental health nurse. So she's a whole RN. Don't take nothing from her in that regard. She's a nurse now. And she has, there's a lady who suffers from mental illness who Lakeisha has been talking about and encouraging her and antagonizing her for years to harm herself, wishing harm on this person, telling this person to harm themselves, talking figureheads, doing all of this. Okay. Well, as y'all know, in case you don't know, those of you who've been living under a rock, meanwhile, had dealt with opioid dependency. And by the grace of God, I am no longer dealing with that crisis at all. I've come out of it. My body got dependent on opioids because my primary care doctor prescribed them. I didn't go to the streets to get some. I didn't go to, a pill clinic, none of that. I went to my primary care doctor and she suggested them by the way that I was walking. Okay. And it was a nightmare. It was disastrous for me and for my life. Very much so. When y'all saw me go through it publicly, it was horrible. I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs. I don't smoke. I don't smoke weed. I don't even drink wine or fucking coffee at all. But I am human and my body became violently chemically dependent on these drugs. And so now the God has, set me free from that. Thank God. I learned my lesson, baby. You can pay me to put anything in my body. I don't even like taking Tylenol. This is why the whole situation was so crazy. But when you're a queen and you have, the bulk of your life accomplished certain things, y'all know I'm 3 times college educated, master's level educated. Y'all know this about me. When people see an area where you are lacking or something has happened, they celebrate that. Oh yeah, sometimes it be your own fucking family and friends. But in this case, it happened to be a nurse who was celebrating that. She called me a pillhead. She called me a crackhead. She made fun of my plight, of my situation, of my story, belittled it, and taunted me about it. It was despicable. Now, people talk about me on this here internet all the time. So on one of Darnell's lives, he was saying something like, well, other people talk about Nandy and she went for Lakeisha though. All you motherfuckers been talking about me over the years. Let's be the fuck clear. All of y'all have talked about me. And do I come for y'all? No. So y'all trying to use Darius as a scapegoat is comical to me. Don't y'all know I got a whole psych degree, a science-based psych degree from a brick and mortar university at that, motherfucker. You can't play psych games on me. I know that Darius was the scapegoat for the whole, other people talk about you shit. I don't give a fuck if Darius talking about me, because y'all do it too. Do I address y'all? No. So why y'all want me to address Darius? Fuck Darius. He's nothing. He's a miserable, lonely, nasty, bad hygiene having ass motherfucker. Very much so. He got a couple coins and that's about it. Because anybody who has their mouth, one thing about me, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong in these comments, I give people their props, whoever they are, even if I don't like you. I have said Lakeisha is a nurse when y'all tried to poo-poo that Tay is a nurse. I said Lakeisha is talented because I read some things that she wrote. I give people their due when it's time to give someone their due. But I'm talking about it, whatever. I'm not going to take away from what somebody has truly for real accomplished because I don't like them. But Darius, in other words, Darius is a jealous-hearted person, despite the fact that he has money and means. He's very jealous-hearted. How could you be jealous of somebody who ain't got a quarter of the shit you have? Darius, somebody said Darius is a miserable girl. That's true. Darius went on record to say that Nandy sit over there and talk about everybody. That's the first lie you told, bitch, because I don't talk about everybody. Who do I talk about on this show, y'all? Carmen and Tay. This is what Darius does. He lies. He will twist the truth about any situation and be like, hey, one lie was told. You ain't nothing. Your whole life is a lie, Darius, including that restaurant that went under, bitch, in Thailand, because you went over there trying to scam those Indonesians and you got fucking scammed. You got scammed. They took that whole restaurant from underneath you. Talking about somebody a liar, and so you was done with them. Your whole life is a lie. Everything about you, bitch. But he ain't gonna go on record and say that I sit over here and talk about, I don't do nothing but talk about everybody. I ain't got no talent, no skill, no nothing. I'm just nothing. Now, even my most staunch haters, even the people who hate my guts down, would laugh at something like that because they know it's not true. My skill, talent, and ability. Y'all have watched me and listened to me over the years. Y'all have learned so many things from me, and I've learned from y'all because I'm a lifelong learner. I'm coachable and I remain teachable. So I don't know everything, but what I do know, I share with you guys from time to time. I'm college level educated, and he just got his little online degree in piano or whatever the fuck he do, whatever, But maybe I got real degrees and real corporate experience and have done real world shit as a real life adult before all of this shit happened to me over the last couple of years. Let's make no mistake about it. I am still that girl and still that person. Y'all have seen me do many things on this platform to your all shock and amazement. I don't just repost people's shit on my page. That's for lazy hoes. I don't do that. We actually break down content over here, and I give y'all a critical way of thinking about things. We talk about things from different perspectives. I listen to y'all's, your perspective, and I don't need to tell. I guess I'm telling this to the people who are new watching this page because y'all already know who I am and how I move, what I'm capable of, and to hear anyone, even God, if God would have said that, y'all would have looked at God with the side eye like, you can't be talking about Nan. Even if you hate my guts, that's not true. Okay? That's not true. But Darius is still, he says these things about me because Darius knows. Because when Darius went in on Karina, I was very vocal about the fact that he was wrong, how he kicked her back in, how he was disrespecting her online, how he how he was a bitch for what he did to her, how he betrayed her. And Darius has hated my guts ever since. But Darius, I don't even check for you. I know you've been talking about me. You keep talking about those, the pictures and, I've been copped to that. My followers don't give a fuck. That's why they're still here. And I still get views. I still get play. And my followers don't care. Even the haters don't give a fuck. They might kiki about it, but they don't care. Nobody cares about those pictures. But that's what he hangs his hat on because that's really the only thing he got to hang his hat on about me lying. Because what the fuck else am I over here just making up lies and talking about everybody on the internet? You are a liar, baby. But he got to say something because his followers probably don't know me because he has over 1 million followers. They don't know me, so they'll believe whatever it is that comes out of them lips of his, some dick sucking lips, y'all. But I just find it comical. So asking me why I didn't address Darius, because first of all, I didn't hear what Darius said. That's number one, because I don't watch Darius's page. And the only reason I heard it this time is because I was watching Darnell's page because I wanted to hear. I thought he was going to have Lakeisha on. And we're going to get back into the Lakeisha shit in a minute. I thought he was going to have Lakeisha on and that Lakeisha was going to be talking. Hold on. Let's see. All right, you guys. I see some Cash App payments coming in. Listen, we're doing a $15 Cash App challenge, you guys. We're doing a $15 birthday Cash App for my birthday for the Queen, you guys. I would definitely appreciate it. If you can't do 15, if you can only do 5, or if you can only do 10, if you can do 50, if you can do 100, bitch, if you can do 500, do it. Or do your big one for the Queen's birthday. I would definitely appreciate it. Very, very much so. Y'all know I deserve it. I appreciate it. So, I don't talk about anyone and everyone who talks about me at all. Y'all know this. I keep it to 2 people. So, somebody said about Darius. Let me see what it said. It said, wait, where was that comment? Where's that comment? Oh, here it is. Yes, I wonder how many organic followers he really has. Oh, he definitely buys a lot of his followers. Darius is a miserable failure. Yeah, you sell that cookware. Where was that comment about the cookware somebody put? Yeah, but his merchandise is, hold on. Yeah, but his merchandise, that was Bernadette. Hi, Bern. Yeah, but his merchandise is 100%. Hold on. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Bernadette. His merchandise is 100%. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. His merchandise, I purchased it 4 times and I love his pots, knives, chopping blocks. He is very miserable. Okay, I guess that's a backhanded ass compliment you just gave him. Somebody said, yeah, I wonder how many organic followers he really has. Oops. Oh, sorry, cancel. Hold on. Why won't the comments load up now? Hold on. Oh, I see why. I see what's happening. Sorry. I don't know how many organic followers Darius has, but what I can tell you is that Darius is miserable. Anyway, on to Lakeisha and a quick update about her. So Lakeisha, I was telling y'all who she is. She's a nurse, and she, has made fun of my journey that I've been on, and it's my responsibility to warn people about the dangers of getting hooked on any types of drugs or anything like that, even if it's not, even if it's innocently, like it was with me. Even if you're not out seeking to get high, you just got on it because your doctor gave it to you. But anyway, so she went on record making fun of that. So I called her mama. Oh yes, it's the live before this one. I reached out to this woman's mama because enough is enough. Enough is enough with her. And I take this journey very personally. And so I took that personally. People talk about me all the time and I don't address it. So what? So again, trying to use Darius as a scapegoat, I don't care. Yeah, I addressed it just now because I wanted to, because Darius, I know you watch this show too, bitch. But in Lakeisha's case, I called her mom. And I'm not going to replay that audio for you guys of my conversation with her mom, but I will say this. Her mom is an amazing person. She's a great woman. I had an amazing conversation with her. And at the end of that call, after I talked to her, her mother prayed with me and for me. And she said, I pray that you forgive whoever it is who is trespassing against you, basically is what she was saying, which was her own daughter that she didn't even know. And I played the call for everybody to listen to. It was a very, very, very deep call. Learned a lot of stuff about Lakeisha and how drunk she is and how her own mother can't reach her or teach her because she's too far gone. Only God can save her, her mama said. So, I went back on record because I was going to have Lakeisha's nursing license pulled because of the things that she was doing to Bernice Blackwood. I think her name is Madam Tunes on Facebook. She was talking about her. That's the person who suffered from the mental illness. Lakeisha was messing with her and antagonizing her and encouraging her to hurt herself, and then making fun of, my journey and what I was struggling with, and trying to embarrass and shame me, which you can't do, baby, because I voluntarily shared with the world what I was going through. It's my responsibility to do that. I have to. I have a platform. So, anyway, I was going to have a license pulled. I also called the police on her super felon husband, because he's also a registered child molester. Oh yes, she goes online making fun of everyone and everything. It is the most ridiculous, outlandish thing I've ever seen. She's very vulgar. She's a thug, definitely, but she's also a nurse. So you can't be behaving like that as a nurse. Okay. So I called the police on her husband because I did some digging and I found out that her husband's registered address on the sex offender registry is his mother's address in Palatka, Florida. But he actually is laid up with his limp dick at Lakeisha's address, which is different than the address he has on file that he's supposed to have with the state for being a sex offender. So 2 different addresses, trying to play with the sex offending department so they can't watch his activities and watch him and the drug slinging he allegedly does, child. So he's a super felon for selling drugs for many years, just like she is. And you got the nerve to be talking about somebody. So I called the police, and the police are on it. They said that they appreciated me calling. They thanked me, and said how necessary it was, and etc. So I have been following up with him. They will be bringing him up on charges. They said 5 years. It's he can get 5 years for that. But what I really did was a favor for Lakeisha, because now he'll be locked up, and he won't be cheating on you like you got online and said yourself that he cheats on you. He won't even be online cheating on you, or out in the street cheating on you, because he'll be with the niggas. He'll be with them in jail. Okay, you got to worry about that though. So after talking to her mom, I decided to give her some grace. Oh yes, after all she's done over the years and said about me and to me, which I don't care, whatever. But when you came for that, the narcotics thing, I was like, nah. And now I got to get you on everything that you've done over the years and present it to the nursing board, and they will snatch your license. So, I gave her some grace. I went back and said, you know what? I talked to her mom. I played the call for y'all. Excuse me. And I'm not going to go forward. I'm not going to mess with her license. I'm going to leave it alone about her husband. Her mother prayed for me. Her mother told me, her mother's a minister, a powerful one at that. And she spoke some things to me. She said that her daughter's wild. She can't do nothing with her. All she can do is pray for her. And, and ask me to forgive her daughter. And I wasn't doing it for Lakeisha. I was doing it for her mother. And so what's up, Angelic Angela? Hi, Lena. What's up, lady? And so I gave her grace and I called it off, and I was like, all right, I'm done with it. I'm good. Whoever on this planet, I never said Lena and Vera was going to do shit. So y'all can twist my words. Unless somebody actually says something, it's up to a person's interpretation of whatever it may be, whatever you're reading, the Bible. I don't care what it is. I always tell you that. But whoever on this planet wants to do something, they certainly have now the things in hand to do it. So I said I was going to be one of those people. Whatever, fuck it. I'm going to let it go. Like I let everything about me go that they've always said and done. I don't care. Okay. Well, Lakeisha doubled down. Lakeisha doubled down because she is an ungrateful ass bitch. And she went on her page, baby, and said Vera and Lena need to be ashamed for what they trying to do. What the fuck are they trying to do? Did they come out and say something? Even if I had said something, that don't mean that they said it. But, and then she said, then she continued to talk about me and, making up shit, just making up shit, talking about I was selling drugs for money and et cetera, and Just making up shit. You don't know what the fuck I was doing at all whatsoever. And stealing people's identity. If I had done any of that shit that they said I did, it's been 5 years. I would be under the jail by now, doing a 30-year, 40-year bid, man. Y'all got to use your brain sometimes. Now, like I said, something happened. I always tell y'all this. So when it finally shakes out, when I finally tell y'all here shortly, not too long, when it finally shakes out, y'all won't be like, well, you said nothing. Something did happen, but it was none of the stuff that they said, which is why I'm still free 5 years later, because that shit didn't happen. Okay. Anyway, so she's doubling down. She's still antagonizing me. She's still popping shit. She's still trying to fuck with me. She's still talking about things that she don't know shit about. She's still making up. She got her mouth on shit. Still. After I said I wasn't going to fuck with you. You know why? Because people like her, you cannot tell them anything. You have to show them. You literally got to go in your bag and your bag of tricks and show them what the fuck you mean and what you're talking about. I got to get her license pulled for her to really understand what the fuck is up. Like, for real. That what she's doing is a flag on the plate on her professional license. You cannot reason with an unreasonable person. Quote that. Put that shit on a shirt. I've told y'all this several times over the years. You cannot reason with an unreasonable person. But the optimist in me wanted to believe that she was going to take that call. I call her mama, bitch. I found her mama, looked up and called her. The optimist in me believed that she would listen to that and have an epiphany. That she would have a spiritual breakthrough. She would have some damn sense about herself and say, damn, I just got another shot at life. This girl ain't gonna mess with my license. And the people that's watching this, it's not just me, it's plenty of people who gonna come for that license. But I'm gonna be the clincher. Damn, she done called the dogs off for my husband. She gonna leave it all alone. I don't even deserve that. Damn, let me go ahead and let me be quiet. Let me sit on the sidelines. Let me focus on something. Me personally, if I was a nurse and I was online making help for mental health people, making fun of them and telling them to unalive themselves and to go cut deeper and to do this and do that, and I was on record and people had proof of that, and people had proof of me making fun of somebody's opioid journey and calling them pillheads and crackheads and trying to embarrass and shame them as a registered licensed nurse, and that person gave me grace after they said that they was going to fuck me up legally, I would have been like, let me delete my page, bitch. Good looking. I still don't like you, but good looking. Let me go ahead and delete my whole fucking page. That ain't what she did. She doubled down because she's a dumbass bitch. 100%. She's very ignorant and unreachable. Oh, mama said that. And so just like that, I'm back on that ass like diaper rash. Bitch, I'm back on that ass. And I will show you better than I could ever tell you. Better than I can ever tell you. You ain't got nobody around you at all to tell you to stop. Don't do that. Don't say that anymore. Don't fuck with that girl, Nandy. Because she might be for real this time. She might really get your shit yanked because she can. Like, she literally got the means to get your license pulled. She got the proof, the evidence, even the people who were affected by this. Like, don't do it. You ain't got nobody around you. Even Taya head ass. Even that wench knows to stay away from this flame. She know better. She know. Because she got somebody in her corner like Carrie, who's a nurse practitioner, to tell her, don't get involved in that shit because this about to get serious and it can and will affect your livelihood. You'll be back on that corner, bitch. Don't do it. You'll be back selling that jewelry. Didn't tell you to sell that fake custom jewelry, costume jewelry. You'll be back at the fairs, bitch. You ain't gonna just be selling lemonade. You're gonna be selling that costume jewelry again, bitch. Don't fuck with Nandy, because Nandy is that bitch to get it done. Like, these are the private conversations behind the scenes. Even if you don't tell somebody, publicly. These are the kinds of conversations that people should be having with people who got a lot to lose. A lot. You can't have none of my shits pulled. All my shits are degrees, master level. You can't take anybody's college degree from them. And I can't take her little 2-year, how many months? 24-month degree that she has. I can't take that. Can't take somebody's nursing degree. But that license gonna get pulled. I would never be online talking the way I'm talking and acting how I'm acting if I had a nursing license. If I was a doctor or an attorney or, even a 2-year nurse, which she is. I would never be online risking my livelihood to fight for some people who I don't even know, making fun of people as a psych nurse. So, and then she made another post today saying something like, thanks everyone for the prayers. Thanks for the prayers. I stay prayed up. I ain't worried about nothing. You stay prayed. You can't be a demon and dabbling in demonry, huh? And then talking about you stay prayed up and that you praying. And that you can't be telling a mentally ill person to go hurt themselves and laughing when they do and laughing when they share that they have and encouraging them to go and put more cuts on themselves and calling them a cutter, making fun of that situation. You can't call somebody who's going through an opioid crisis a pillhead and a crackhead and making fun of their journey and doing all the demonic things that she's done to Lena, to me, to or Karina. Oh my God, I ain't even gonna get started on that. To everybody on the internet. You can't do those things. And then they're talking about something you prayed up and God ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. God ain't got nothing to do with this. God ain't got nothing to do with this. Even your old mama would tell you that. This is all you. God ain't gonna bless your mess. You want God to bless you after you did the shit you did? That ain't gonna happen. You know why? It ain't that God won't forgive you, because God will forgive any of us for anything we've done. You don't have contrition, bitch. You don't have any remorse. You don't have any regrets. You still doing the shit that you were doing to get you on my radar to begin with, to get your license pulled. You still doing the same bullshit with the same rhetoric. So how you expect God to give you? You haven't repented. You praying for God to do what when you still doing X, Y, and Z? You can't ask God to get you off drugs when you still doing drugs, whoever you are. Me, whoever. I don't do drugs, but I got hooked on narcotics through my doctor. Thank God I'm off of it. But you can't be on alcohol. I don't drink, but y'all know what I'm saying. You can't be on alcohol. Let me plug my phone in. And ask God to get you off of alcohol, and you still drinking and hitting the bottle. It don't work like that. Talking about God gonna get me off of it one day. He gonna bless me anyway. I ain't gonna get cirrhosis of the liver because I'm praying to God and God gonna bless me. God got me. No, he don't. No, he don't. And no, he won't. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Talking about I've been praying. I stay prayed up. You stay prayed up against yourself. You need to be praying against them demons that you bring on yourself. You have brought this on yourself. I gave this bitch another chance, and y'all were mad. Y'all were in my inbox and in the comments mad. Like, no, she deserved it. This is finally your chance. You finally got for like something substantial to get her on the hook, to get her license pulled. You got the sound bite. You got all the videos, the clips, the posts. I'm going to also show the board the post that she made after I said that I wasn't going to report her, that she went back and doubled down, still doing the same shit because she don't care about her license. That's I got to connect the dots for them. And I will. I'm a good fucking connector, bitch. I'm a good connector of the dots. I'm going to connect them dots. She don't even care about her license. Y'all hit the cash out. Let me pause. Y'all, we doing a birthday challenge. We are doing a birthday challenge. We're doing a $15 birthday Cash App challenge. It's the Queen's birthday. Y'all hit up the Cash App. I would definitely appreciate it. And I'm very grateful for those of you who have already blessed me. Thank you so much. If you don't have $15, don't worry about it. All right. I'm going to still be here entertaining and educating and enlightening, titillating, all of that. Don't worry about it. I appreciate the thoughts. But if you can, please bless the Cash App. It's Coach Nandy. It's on the screen. On Chime, PayPal, and Cash App. It's Coach Nandy. All right. I have 2 Coach Nandy accounts. It's Coach Nandy, COACHNANDI, and also COACHNANDI 79. All right. They're both my Cash Apps. But we're doing a birthday challenge today for the Cash App. All right. I would definitely appreciate it. The tips, the love for the birthday, it's all appreciated. And those of you who already have, thank you. Somebody said that was horrible. Venice didn't deserve that. Nina says, speak that, Nandy. Jenna said that was disgusting, meaning this girl. Everyone who works get paid and her payday has arrived. Now that shit is true. Angela, what's up, lady? She said, child, you got to show Kuda Brown better than you can tell her. Now that's some true tea. Because some people, unfortunately, got to learn the fucking hard way. Miss Booker said he gonna be in there bouncing on that dick like a pogo stick, because that's what Remy Ma said that, Clarissa and Papoose be doing to her, in the challenge song that she did. That's exactly right. But I really was serious. You know how some people say they're gonna not go after somebody. They're going to give them grace, but they be secretly behind the scenes like, I'm going to still get that bitch. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to sneak and do it. I was not on that time. I wasn't on demon time at all. I legit on God, on everything, was done with it. I was done with it. I was not thinking about that girl's license anymore or getting her husband locked up, her sex offender husband at all. I was going to give it a grace that I said I was, in front of the camera and behind the scenes. That's the kind of queen I am. But what she do? Spit right in my face. I handled her mama with kid gloves. I could have clowned on her mama. I could have been clowning on the phone. I could have clowned after the call. I could have talked shit about her mama because my own mama was on drugs for 30 years. She told me that on the call. Bitch ain't never said that. Lakeisha ain't never said that. And so much I could have did with that call, but I handled it responsibly and respectfully. And what she do? Spit right in my face. And it will be rewarded. I promise you. Let me see. Some people don't learn. She became a Marquez bitch like the 2 crooks she put her worth on the line for. She did. She absolutely did. What's up, Hazel? Hey, baby girl. Shelly Matthews just waking up from her beauty nap. Hi, Shelly. Somebody said that's my favorite saying from Milani. Lonnie called Carmen a Mark-ass bitch, and she is. Lakeisha, I don't know why you don't have people in your corner. You claim you're street, but you ain't got nobody to keep it hood with you. You act like one, but you really not, because anybody from the hood knows, like, if you get another chance at something that could destroy you, that could fuck up your income, your business flow, whatever it is, somebody give you grace in that situation, you don't spit in their face. You take that shit and you be grateful for it and you move on to the next corner, bitch. You move on to the next corner. You don't go back to somebody's. You don't go back to the corner where the shit went down at and double down. Like, why would you do like that? Doesn't even make sense. You don't got nobody. She has nobody can tell anything. Her own mama said that. Nobody to tell you to stop. Pump the brakes. I heard that live, and that bitch ain't playing. We know she competent and capable and can do whatever it is. The fuck is she saying? So she said she wasn't. You need to chill. Even if she didn't delete her page, why would you go double down? And then why would you go talking about that guy got you? No, he don't. He gonna let you fall. he gonna let you fall face down in the shit that you shitted out your ass. Yep, he gonna let you fall face down in that shit, literally. And we all gonna be there to watch it because I'm gonna document every bit of it. You are ungrateful, trifling ass. Ungrateful. Knowing that you can lose everything you work for. This girl used to be a hustler, selling drugs on the corner, selling drugs, pussy, everything else. Like, why? And then she, you know, her mama said she turned her life around. Well, she never turned it around. She's still that thug ass bitch. But, you know, then she went and got a little 2-year, degree, nurse degree, whatever. And, you know, back in 2017, if I remember correctly. So about 9 years ago, less than 10 years ago. And, you know, been doing good. Working in that, doing good from a nursing perspective, working in that space. But will come online. I bet you Miss Diane and Mr. Randolph and Miss Billionaire, her sister, a nickname is Billionaire, something like that. I bet you none of them know about your hate page. I bet you if we all sent Miss Diane, y'all want Miss Diane Jenkins' page, it's easy to do. I bet you if people sent her that live that she was on, or all of your shit that you've done over the years, and somebody just tagged her in any of that stuff, she would be appalled, disgusted, and embarrassed. And your daddy, Mr. Randolph. And your siblings. She don't want anybody to know about her second life. This is her second a life. You know what I'm saying? She living a double life. She acting like, you know, she this responsible, loving, caring nurse. Meanwhile, that same nurse is online encouraging people who are hurting themselves and cutting on themselves. She calling them cutters and giving them nicknames and laughing at them and telling them to do it and encouraging them and wish they would, and just, you know, and then making fun of people who are in the opioid struggle. Girl, you ain't shit, and God ain't gonna bless you. He ain't gonna bless you out this situation. God ain't gonna stop this. It ain't that he can't, because God can do anything for anybody, but he won't. You're not even fucking, you ain't showing a bit of fucking remorse, contrition, none of that whatsoever. Not 1 ounce of it. You went online and double and triple down, and then gonna try to bring God in your shit. Nah, God ain't gonna bless you, sweetheart. I'm sorry to tell you. Your own mama will tell you that. If you ran all this down to her, all the shit you did, showed everything, told everything, and told her how God worked through your own mama to reach me, Nandy. He did. And it did work. She did reach me. I did. I stopped everything that I was doing. I hadn't sent anything in yet because I was still compiling and getting stuff from different people. And, you know, I hadn't even called the police department, but I called them yesterday after your post, bitch. It's back on. Like it was never off. Clap on, bitch. The clapper. It's the clapper, bitch. That's what we're going to call this show from now on. The clapper. Bitch. It's the clapper, bitch. Huh? I'm going to put on a motherfucking thong, get on camera, and clap my ass cheeks. I'm going to make it clap for y'all one of these days. I'm going to show y'all how to really clap it. It's the clapper, bitch. We clapping back. Yes. It's clap back time. Because I've been letting y'all skate for too long. Too long. I ain't been saying shit to y'all. Let y'all talk. I have to. Nandy don't be addressing other people who say stuff about her. Only Lakeisha. I don't address anything, anybody, even Lakeisha. I let her slide for years. But when you start making fun of people who are taking opioids or who have taken them, who got stuck and went through it, especially in my case, in my story, because I wasn't doing drugs to get high and feel good, as y'all know, as y'all well know. But when you start doing that as a nurse and trying to shit on, you know, the knowledge I be kicking about the subject, and the encouragement I be trying to give people, and, you know, sharing my story and my experience and situation, when you start trying to demean that and diminish that and ridicule me, bitch, now it's time for me to like really, really, really put my foot on your neck. Like for real. Now it's time to get that license pulled. Now it's time for that husband to get locked up. Now it's time. Now I don't have any regrets about it. or any second thoughts. Only God himself can come down now and get me off that ass. Only God. It can't be your mama. Your mama can't even do it no more. It worked that one time and you didn't appreciate it. God will have to come down with Jesus by his side. God can't even come by himself. Huh? Because it might not be God. How I know that's really God? It might be you, bitch, as an imposter trying to pretend like God to get me off that ass. He got to bring Jesus with him, and I got to see him walk on water to believe it. To be like, all right, it's you, God. What you got? You don't want me to do it? Okay. That's the only way it's going to happen, bitch, at this point. Fuck wrong with you, bitch? She is reckless and only life can teach her, and it most certainly will. Yes. Hazel said you can't save someone from themselves, Nandy. That's true. That's true. That's very true. Hi, Miss Coleman. What's up, lady? A person loves playing victim while poking the bear and cry wolf when the bear bites back. Now, baby, that's a benediction. I ain't even got to say nothing else after that, because that's true. You've been poking, and now trying to act like you some innocent, oh, God got me. I ain't worried about a thing. Bitch, you ought to be big worried. And that is the problem. You don't have stranger danger. You don't have a sense of danger. How are you from the streets? You don't know when danger is near? When you're in imminent danger? Bitch, your livelihood is in imminent danger. That shit, this is for real. This all these internet games y'all been playing, going back and forth, calling me names, calling other people names. I don't give a fuck. That's all play, whatever. That's all fodder. I don't care about any of that. But this shit you've done to me recently, now it's time. Now I'm going to say something. Somebody, why she just saying something to Lakeisha? I've been letting this bitch slide for years. Y'all ain't never said nothing about that. That how I've been ignoring her. No, now it's time. There's a time and place for everything. And this was the time to turn around and get this bitch my undivided attention. Since you want to talk about my journey and make fun of it and shit on it and poo-poo it and diminish it and try to humiliate me and embarrass me and shame me. And you a whole fucking RN. Nah, bitch. Somebody said you sure did handle her with kid gloves. I sure did. Vera, you back? Okay. Hi, Shelly Matthews. Hey, girl. Nandy, not the Jesus. Baby, it better be Jesus with him. God, if you come down and tell me you God and you here to tell me to get off Lakeisha ass, you bet to have Jesus. He better have them sandals on, bitch. Bitch. He better have them sandals, them Jesus sandals on. He better have that robe on. He better have that bust down. You know, Jesus got that. Jesus, the original, got that original bust down. If you don't know what a bust down is, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. It's a long weave, long hair with a part in the middle. Jesus, when he come back with God to tell me to get off that ass, Jesus better have that bust down, because that's how I knows him. Better have that bust down, Jesus sandal on, a robe on, and he better be walking on water. That's the only way I'm gonna believe it's God telling me to stop. This time, because it might be an imposter. I'm not saying that God is not enough by himself for them hoes who don't understand what I'm saying. I'm saying it might be that bitch. It might be AI, bitch. Bitch. It might be AI, Jehovah Jireh. Huh? We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I need to know it's God. And he need to put a rhema word in me, baby. He need to tell me and show me, and he need to give me the word, because your mama can't do it at this point. It worked one time, but it won't work again. Thanks to you, bitch. What's up? Somebody said she wanted. Oh, sorry, let me look. Let me see. She wanted your attention that bad. Well, baby, here you go. Walking with the cross. Shut up, Angela. Right. I need to see. No, I don't need to see him I don't need to see him on the road. I need to see him with the walking with the cross. I need to see the risen Christ. Ha! I need to see the one that rose up after 3 days. Don't show me the one who was eating with Peter Paul and them. I don't want to see that one. I don't want to see the one in the stable, bitch. I don't want to see baby Jesus. I want to see the risen Lord, the risen Christ. Oh, yes. I want to see. I got to see them. I got to see them sandals. I got to look at them, make sure they're authentic. And only then will I get off that ass. Bitch, fuck wrong with you? Oh, now see, that's a powerful word, Nandy. She has no sense of danger. She has no sense of danger. None. And that's a very, very dangerous thing. No pun intended. All right, you guys, listen. Yes, you did. You were very honorable. I was very, very, very kind to her mother. Listen, you guys. We are doing a birthday Cash App challenge for my birthday. All right. It is $15. I would appreciate it if you bless my Cash App on today. All right. Send 15, send 10, send 5, send 50, send 100, send 200, send 250. Bitch, send 1,000. Huh? Can you do that? Can you reach down? Can you find it in your heart? Can you find it in your heart? To reach down, wrench around. Can you wrench around, bitch? Let me get over here, y'all. Let me see. It don't matter where you're from. It's the fact she's been hiding behind her master throwing rocks, hiding her hands where he at crickets. If you're talking about Darnell, let me say this about Darnell, then I'm getting off here, child. I have noticed a shift, and I'm tired of these people talking about they don't watch me. You all watch me. Please stop lying on your pussy. Please stop. Please stop. Because we know you do. You here before my followers get here, bitch. You first in line. Okay? You first in line, bitch. In jail, they make you line up for chow and shit. Yo, child jail is terrible. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it at all, bitch. But they make you line up for chow and slop and shit. And always the hungry bitches run and jump in front of everybody in line and everything like that. You've been standing in line. They ain't really do that too much to me. They be looking at me. But you would run and jump in line to get in line because, I would say something to them. Sometimes. Most of the time I let them live. But sometimes I'm like, bitch. But they run and jump in front of you and get in the front of the line and everything. And that's how they are. They come and run and jump on these lives before everybody else. So stop fucking lying. I truly, and they only said because I started saying that 4 years ago. Well, I don't watch so-and-so. But I truly don't be. But sometimes I do go and peek at somebody's page if something's going on. If there's some, something really big, that's trending, I may go and watch and look, whatever. Okay. So, I went and I peeked at Darnell's page. And, I've been peeking at it over the last couple days, or maybe I'm going to keep it about probably the last month. And when I say peek, I mean watch for a couple minutes, bitch. Watch for no more than 10 because I can't do it. But I do, no shade. I can't do anybody, nigga. I can't. I might peek for a few minutes, but I have noticed that Darnell is making a shift. And he did say, yeah, go watch the nigga page. I don't even give a fuck at this point. Because you still going to come back here to get whatever you get when you watch this show. Same way you're going to go over wherever to get what you get when you watch whatever shows. I don't give a fuck. I ain't saying follow people, but I'm saying, if you want to watch somebody, go watch them, whatever. But, or whatever. I don't even give a. But anyway, I have noticed the shift. He did say that everybody fight their own battles. And nigga, this is how it should have been. You should have been saying that. Everybody fights their own battles at this point because he's tired of it. Because when it come time for people to stick their neck out for him, these same niggas he been fighting for, they ain't sticking their neck out for him. And plus, when you fight people's battles and you take on that energy and that life, it really drags you down mentally, spiritually, emotionally, even physically. It takes a toll on you. And doing that for yourself is one thing, but you constantly doing it for other people who don't even know you, not even giving you money. So he said, not even giving you money, compensating you, looking out for you, taking care of you, whatever it may be. Not speaking up for you on their own shit over the years. And more than that, even if they were, at some point it gets tiring. And no. He said everybody fight their own battles at this point. And that's how it should have always been. But better late than fucking never. Okay? Better late than ever. I don't care nothing about Darnell. I don't talk about Darnell on this show. Darnell has said plenty of shit about me over the years. Plenty. Over this last year for sure. Some of his highest viewed fucking videos were about me. Period. Talking about somebody eating off somebody's back. I don't look at it that way. I look at it like whatever's trending and popping that's going on the internet, people talk about it. That's what it is. But Carmen and Tay want to say people eating off their back and off their name. No, I'm eating off of what's popping, what's popular, what's trendy, and using my skill, talent, and ability to talk about that shit. That's how you make money online. That's how the platforms pay you. But I haven't talked about anyone on this page. Lying ass fat fuck Darius. You're a fat Faison liar, nigga. I haven't talking about anyone on this page regularly other than Carmen and Tay. Now I might have gotten into it with Nikki, you know, or whoever, once or twice or whenever it was. But to say that I always talk about everybody on this page, that's a damn lie. And I know people are always talking about me. I'm aware of it to some degree, you know, to some degree. And I don't care. Oh, you hold some why she ain't addressing other people. I don't have enough time in the day to address everybody who talk about me. I don't address you hoes who's saying that. I don't even address you. So what the fuck are you really talking about? Somebody said true. She thought she was going to speak up. Oh, sorry. She thought she was going to speak up for her. Nope. I guess she's talking about Tater Chip. Yes, he is shifting, except when it comes to Lena. He ain't gonna be able to. Well, he need to leave Lena alone too. He ain't gonna be able to do it. Because Lena don't be messing with these people, y'all. I'm dead ass. She's not messing with him. She's not messing with them. And I'm being for real. I'm being unbiased right now. I'm not even just saying this because Lena and I are cool now. She really don't. The only time Lena get on her page and say something about any of them is when they say something about her. That's it. But I mean, that I know of, I don't even know that he's been saying anything about Lena lately. I don't know. Maybe he has. But again, I don't watch long enough to see everything. But I have noticed, and it has been brought to my attention, you know, now he'll have shady people on his panel. And Darnell, I'm going to let you know, because I know you're watching this, because I know you watch all of my fucking shows. And I don't blame you. But I will say this, though, that the shady bitches you have on your panel talking about people ain't helping your show either. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's the same thing. I mean, people in comments are one thing, but they actually have people on the page and y'all in cahoots, or not even in cahoots. Let me take that back. Whatever it may be, you know that they're gonna be saying XYZ. I started this live saying I'm not going to bring Nikki on and let y'all be, you know, talking shit about her, because this is my page and I control the tone of this page. So like when that time Nikki had Darius on her page and Darius was talking shit about me because Darius is a fat Faison fuck boy. And when Darius was on there, because he was mad because I called him out on the shit about Corinne, the nigga was riding my dick all before that, but you know, whatever. When Nikki had Darius on there, Nikki basically gave him the green light to talk about me. And she was like, you know, he was like, wait, hold up, you and Nandy cool? And she was like, you know, and then that basically gave him the green light. You set the tone for the people who come on your page and talk shit. People can give their opinion, but you got cackling hoes who ain't got nothing else better to do. Bald head bitches hiding behind the screen. Bitch, let's see your life under a microscope, because mine been under one. And I stand unapologetic and using that shit as a message for people. When you, and this goes for anybody who got any panel who constantly got cackling hoes. You ain't got, you don't want to do this, and you want your page to go in this direction and do this and do that. But you still steady got cackling hoes who's saying this and that. You still party to the shit, as far as I'm concerned. Very much so. Very much so. Yeah, I mean, that's what Carmen's does. That's what Carmen's been doing for years. Carmen will go on people's page and pop her shit. She ain't gonna really pop it on hers, or she'll let people, she'll be on the panel and let people pop it for her. It's the same thing. If you done with something, be done with that shit. But bitch, I ain't done with you, Lakeisha. I can tell you that. I'm on that ass like diaper rash, bitch. Teresa Jackson said, "What's up, Melissa? I get you. You must talk your own shit about the situation." Let me put it up here and show it. Hold on. Hold up. Oh, Lord have mercy. There we go. I get you. You cancel. There you are. I get you. You must talk your own shit about the situation. You have that right. Just be careful. It's not about what you do. It's about how you do it. It's okay. Be that change you're claiming as a coach. You're talking about Lena? You talking about Lena? Or you talking about me? Because I ain't nobody's motherfucking coach. Bitch, it's just a play on words. And I'm not changing shit. I'm back on her ass. And any changes that I have made to this page, if you notice, I haven't even been going in on Carmen and Tay like that. That bitch out there selling $15 a Minute Maid samples for $15 at the fairs. Bitch, I ain't even. Please. Let me see. Y'all, we doing a $15 birthday Cash App challenge. It's the Queen's birthday, bitch. It's my birthday. Please bless my Cash App. If you fuck with this page for the last 4 years, you know how we get down over here. We keep it all the way up. Fuck. We keep it funky over here. I done came out and told you hoes, not y'all, yeah, no, I'm just playing with you. I done came out and told you lovely people about how my body got chemically dependent and biologically dependent and hooked on opioids. That's not some easy shit to talk about and to confess and admit. But I did. Y'all didn't have to know. I could have come 100% kept it from y'all. I could have told y'all nothing. Y'all would have known because I've never come on camera drunk high because I wasn't even getting high or feeling good off that shit. Y'all would have never known. But I have a responsibility to tell y'all I keep it a buck. And we keep it a buck over here. And that's how we rock, you know. I gave my biggest hater online, which will be Lakeisha. My biggest enemy online, Grace. And I didn't have to do that. And y'all watch this how we get down on this page. Y'all, people can say what they want about me. I had some bitch, people been saying a lot of things about you and told me I don't give a fuck what anybody told anybody about me. When y'all watch this page, you see exactly who I am, how I get down for the last 4 years. Nothing should surprise you if somebody tell you I cussed them out. I don't give a fuck. Because y'all know if you acting crazy with me, I'm going to get crazy with you and then get you back again. Everybody knows that. We keep it a buck on this page, 100%. And I appreciate y'all for allowing me to do that, for allowing me to be myself. Y'all know that, y'all know how I get down and y'all love it. Even the people in the bushes, they love it. You know, they can't get enough of it. I don't even speak to some of these hoes anymore, but they still watch this page faithfully. You watch it right now. Ta-da, bitch. You can't see me right now, but I'm twinkling my fingers at the camera. Ta-da, bitch. You hoes are something else. But if you've been following this page and you love it, you're entertained by it, you learned things over the years, you rock with it, I appreciate you for sticking by me for 4 years, 4.5 years, through the ups, through the downs. It's all been very public. It's easy for people to sit on any page, any panel, and pop their shit about what I'm doing, what I've done. You don't know the whole fucking story. You only know bits and pieces, and only I have the key to unlock the book to the whole story. You only getting pieces of it. And Joe, they give you a book and that shit be missing pages. That's what the fuck y'all reading from. A book with missing pages, bitch. I got all the pages. Can't nobody tell y'all read that my book of life but me, because I got all the pages. Y'all missing missing a lot of pages. Steady trying to tell my story. You can't tell a complete story with pages missing from any book. You cannot do it. It can't be done, bitch, but I got all the pages. So thank y'all for sticking with me and riding with me on this journey. and for supporting me and encouraging me over the years, for forgiving me for some of the trespasses, child, that I've committed against y'all, honey. I definitely appreciate it. Whatever y'all call them, trespasses, whatever. I'm just saying. I appreciate y'all. I definitely do. I thank y'all so much. I'm so grateful to have y'all. And I can't do it without you. Definitely. Somebody said it's about to go down. Happy birthday. We love you. Thank you so much. You put somebody on a timeout. Who you put on a timeout? What happened? It's sad that Carmen didn't realize they only came to her defense to build their followers. It was successful. Now that's true. Those main two be on his panel shaking my goddamn head. Melissa Cora, Lena be minding her business and drinking her water. Yes, and eating her watermelon, honey. The weird blind loyalty to strangers that literally brings out the worst in them, that they're willing to display publicly, needs to be studied. It's definitely something, some sort of mental illness. Gotta be. Karina said it best. Karina was on here the other day and said she's a mentally ill drunk. I agree about Lakeisha. I agree. $15 birthday Cash App challenge, you guys. Hit the birthday Cash App up, please. And thank you. When you can go to the grocery store and buy a can of Minute Maid for about $4, a few packs of Kool-Aid for $1 a pack. Listen, I was in Cherry Pick and I told them, y'all know Cherry Pick is my very, very small group. You know, it's like my home base where I get a lot of my shit from that be happening on this internet because I don't watch people. Not in time. When I say I don't watch people, I say that tongue in cheek. Of course, I'm an influencer. I get paid to watch motherfuckers, but I don't sit down and watch anybody's live like how they do mine. I know you still hanging on right now, bitch, at the 2-hour mark. Whoever you are that claim you don't be. Hello, Tittles. They be watching, but I told Cherry Pick that I was going to next summer because it's already too late. This summer's over. I'm going to start a lemonade stand. Oh, yes, it's going to be a gourmet lemonade stand, and it'll be at all of the fairs and festivals. It'll be next year. I'm going live. It'll be live streamed. I'm going to make a whole show of it. I'm going to show that whole how to really make some lemonades. Huh? It's going to be all fresh squeezed. It's going to be professionally run because y'all already know I'm a motherfucking professional, bitch. It's going to be professionally run, and that shit going to be legit. It's going to have all kinds of flavors of like for real fruit lemonades. Now watch they try to do it. Y'all ain't never did nothing even close to it, bitch. So don't even try now unless you give me my cut, ho. But I felt like Carolyn, Miss Marion's daughter, when I said ho. I don't know why. I just felt like because she loves to call somebody ho. Eh, ho. And it's going to be professionally run, ho. Y'all gonna see. I sweat next year. It's too late in the summer because I'm gonna have the station built. It's gonna be customized. I know this white guy, he's an engineer, and I'm gonna have him build it for me. He can build anything, a house. I know this shit is be lightweight for him. I'm gonna have a fruit station on that bitch. Pick your flavor out that you want, and I ain't even gonna charge $15 for it. Bitch, you charging $15 for a cup of Crystal Lights? Literally, a cup of Minute Maid. And I'm not saying there's any problem with it because I know that there are people who run trucks. This is what they use. They use Minute Maid. Nothing wrong with that. But $15, bitch, and the cup is full of ice, so you're only getting a gulp at best of country time, because that's what it is, country time. And a couple of granules of cherry Kool-Aid mixed in, calling it cherry lemonade, bitch. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this, Brutus. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. Somebody said, that's a good idea, Nandy, go for it. Oh, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to be live. I'm going to go live. Every time I go, put my stand up and put it out there. Oh, yes, it's going to be a whole production. It's going to be a whole show, okay? Oh, yes. You wait and see. It'll be next summer. Y'all know I'm going to do it because y'all know this is, y'all know. Y'all know I will start a motherfucking business, bitch. I'm going to do it. And it's going to be televised, bitch. How Kendrick said it. The revolution will be televised. Bitch, the revolution, will be televised. Oh, yes, I'm going live. squeezing lemons and everything, looking in the camera, squeezing the lemon with my motherfucking bare hands. No, I'm having some gloves. I ain't gonna be like them. They don't ever have no gloves on, nothing like that. But I'm gonna be squeezing lemonades and mixing up fruits and shit. I'm gonna have all my specialty shit. I ain't gonna tell them too much because you know these hoes, I guarantee you they're gonna try to run out and do it. No, they're not. They're too lazy. They're gonna keep it's working for them. People paying $15 for Country Time. We saw her do. She's admitted to it, so I'm not even clowning. Country Time and Kool-Aid and $15 for a cup full of ice at a fair. Now I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm going to give them motherfuckers a cup of ice on the side. This how I'm gonna do mine. Because I know you hoes watching and listening. You go ahead and do it. If you want to do this piece, go ahead. I'm gonna give you the ice on the side so you get a cup full of lemonade. Oh yes, bitch. I'm gonna give you a value for your money. And I'm gonna make it so that if you buy more than one, you get a discount. Oh yes. I could easily sell it for $15 or $20. It's gonna be fresh fruit, fresh squeezed, customized. It's gonna be all that and then some. And we're gonna be live streaming every fucking mixture. We're gonna be streaming it. It's gonna be a fun production. Maybe I should. How much I think I should sell? Let me know in the comments. Let me do some market research. What would y'all pay for something like that? Let me know in the comments. Huh? Let me know in the comments how much y'all will pay for my new gourmet lemonade stand. Huh? Because it's coming. I put that on everything I love. On God, it's coming. Let me know how much money y'all gonna pay for a 38-ounce checkout. You speaking it right off the cuff. Girl, ain't nothing over here rehearsed. Everything come up. How much y'all pay for a 32-ounce? Should it be 32 ounces or 16 ounces? I'm gonna do 32 ounces because at the fair you hot and you know it's hot. 32 ounces of fresh squeezed lemonade with fresh fruit of your choice mixed into it. How much would you pay for that? Let me know in the comments. I want to see. I'm trying to see something. Did you read my whole comment? Did you read my whole comment? Let me see. Teresa Jackson. Carmen the Trip. She was trying to handle Dolly like Rico and train her how to promptly read the comments. Who the hell is Dolly? I don't even know what that is. She needs nothing from Carmen. She's the only one who has something to offer. I needed nothing from Carmen and gained nothing outside of chaos. Tiffany Black, who are you? Because you know what? When I went back through the comments the other day, you said something. I don't remember what it was, but you said something that made me think that you were close to Carmen and Tay at some point, and something happened where you turned your back to them. And reading these comments is bringing it back to my memory. Who are you, Tiffany? Because I don't be knowing all the players, child. He knows who to bully and who not to bully. Y'all let me know in the comments. How much money should I charge for this fresh pressed, fresh squeezed, customized lemonade? As that bitch would say, lemonada. How much for a lemonada, bitch? Lemonada make you holla. That's going to be my slogan, bitch. Lemonada make you holla. How much? Let me know in the comments. She charges $15 for Country Time lemonade and Kool-Aid. How much should I charge for this fresh, squeezed, custom-made, gourmet? Oh, yes, chimney. That's what I call it. Chimney. I want to know what should be the retail price because $15 is straight robbery. $15 for what she doing is straight robbery. So, okay, I see some comments coming in. There's a little bit of a delay. I do apologize. Lena said $12. Lena, that's the sweet spot I was thinking of too. $12. Because she gonna still be out there selling hers for $15, bitch. And I'm gonna be out there, bitch, selling mine for $12. If I sold mine for $20, it'll still be hers out at $15. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm going to get a fucking schedule of all the events, honey, across all the states, and I'm going to be posted up at all of them, selling my chimney. Oh, yes, bitch. It's going down. I promise you. $15 is a ripoff, no doubt. Free Neezy. What's up, lady? Free Neezy said $15. I should charge 15. Shelly said I should charge 12. Tiffany Black, let me know who you are, boo. I want to know. Miss Booker said charge them $12. Tiffany Black said $12. Chimney Nandy, I love when you talking like her. I be in stitches. You are served some jasmine rice on the jasmine rice. Would have been nice. You new here, you don't know what's going on with the song, child. To have it as a sign tonight. Hey, yes, some jasmine rice. Yeah, some context. Carmen trifling ass was supposed to cook some jasmine rice for Uncle Charlie. What's his name? Was it Uncle Charlie? Charlie Wilson. She's supposed to cook some jasmine rice for him. He really wanted it with all his soul, baby. That nigga really wanted some jasmine rice. He told his assistant many times. She told Crook to cook many times. Make sure you have that jasmine rice, bitch. That bitch showed up empty-handed. She showed up because she was too busy trying to take a picture with him, and they told her that he didn't want any pictures, no cameras. She's too busy trying to get some shine, and she forgot the jasmine right now. Who got the rice? You got it. You got it. Who got it? You got it. Bitch ain't had a jasmine rice, and so I made a song about it. You worry about my Rico, need to worry about Rico. Trella Finnegan Repo. That's when she was hiding that Trella in the woods. Worry about the double-headed dildo. Her wife came on our show and said she had a double-headed dildo as a stud hitting under her bed. Bitch, you a wild girl. That's what your wife said. She said it was double-headed and she ain't know nothing about it, so it wasn't hers. It was Stephanie. It wasn't hers. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, I'm going to start me a Chimney chain. I promise you. Y'all know I'm going to do it. I ain't even got to promise y'all. If y'all been watching this show long enough, you know, bitch, I'm going to turn a lemon into lemonade. You know I'm going to turn a bad situation into a good one. Y'all already know. Everybody knows this. Lena going to grow the lemons for me. Come on, Lena. Grow the lemons for you, girl. Shit. Have y'all, ask yourself, have you blessed the Cash App with for the birthday? Have y'all done that yet? Have you sent a Cash App blessing for my birthday? So we're doing a $15 birthday Cash App challenge. My birthday is in a couple of days, but I don't get online every day. I may not be online for my birthday, but I probably will, bitch. I might not. You never know what's going to happen. Bitch, I might be in jail, bitch. Put some money on the books. I might not be online, bitch. And plus, not everyone watches all the lives. So I'm not going to just, do a birthday Cash App challenge on just one live. No, bitch, you might not have seen that live. I need to make sure all y'all see it. All 1 million you want. Bless the Cash App up. Bless it up. Bless it up. Bless it up. Bless it. Happy. And I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. For those of you who've been wondering, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. He asked for some jasmine rice. Oh, yes, bitch. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let me see. I need to know who the whatchamacallit is. I need to know. Angela. Yes. What you laughing at? Remember, $12? It seems like the going price should be $12. Let me get my calculator out. Hold on, bitch. Hold on. Let me do some fancy math, bitch. I'm dead ass about this. If you've been watching this page for 4 years, you know it's going to happen. You already know. You already ready, no. Let me see. Bitch, I'm gonna use that money to pay back the motherfuckers who helped me, child. Y'all hold on, it's coming. Even if you double cross me, I'm still do what I'm supposed to do. Because it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. All right, you guys. I see the Cash Apps coming in. Thank you so much. Please make sure you bless the Cash App. Should I call our names? Y'all want your names called out for the Cash App birthday Cash Apps? I really appreciate y'all. For real. If you ain't got it, don't do it. I understand. Val, what you doing sending me? You sent me the birthday cat. You met the challenge and you did an extra $1 over. Lord. You did 16. I appreciate it. Y'all bless the Cash. Hit the Cash App up. What y'all waiting on? I'm gonna wait. I'll wait while I do this fancy math. Oh, who sent this big old Cash App? Angela. I know they hate not having Angela on their team anymore, child. Can we talk? Can we keep it real? Can we keep it up right now? Huh? Baby, shout out to all of y'all. I appreciate it. But also, thank you to those of you who've been sending big Cash Apps. I do appreciate that too. Angela, I do want to say thank you. I mean, you done gave me a big blessing. You ain't have to do it again. You know what I'm saying? I know they mad and hate the fact that your ass ain't over there blessing them up. I understand, baby, because don't ever leave me, baby. Don't ever leave. And Sharon Ben's voice, don't leave me, baby. Thank you all so much for the love. Listen, y'all, I ain't gonna play with it. I ain't gonna waste it. I'm gonna use this shit for something for real, like, you know, to put my shit back on track. I ain't gonna go get another dimple. I got one already. I don't need two, bitch. I'm not going to go and get my ass done. I don't need it. I ain't gonna go get my titties done. I don't need that, baby. I ain't gonna go get nothing done, okay? But I will be putting shit back on track. As y'all know, I started the business, you know, with the inmates. I'm expanding the things that I'm doing for them. That takes time. And in the meantime, this is my side hustle, is YouTube. You know, I'm about pay. Y'all already know this. And getting my money. I don't just spam post shit. I actually get on here and entertain y'all and give y'all something to think about and kiki about, and you know, and all those kinds of things, and all the things, as what you call it would say. But I really, really do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for taking the birthday Cash App challenge. If you're watching this on a replay, it ain't too late. Don't play with me. Like, oh damn, I miss Nandy's live, so oh well, I get the challenge next year. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. If you watching this, if you hear this, it ain't too late. Huh? That's what you go by. That's what you go by. If you can hear me right now, if you listening to this right now, it's not too late. Huh? It's not too late. That means that you right on time. Go ahead and bless it up. Bless it up. Bless it up. That's the fake. Oh, let me do my fancy math right quick before I get off of here. Let me see how much money I'm gonna be making on my lemonade stands, bitch. On my lemonade stands, I'm dead at. What you laughing at? Angela is the Cash App goat. Baby, they fucked up when they lost her. I ain't gonna hold you. I appreciate all of y'all for blessing my Cash App, y'all. For real. Oh God, I really do. Like, y'all don't even know. Somebody sent me like y'all been blessing it, but one particular person sent me like $100 yesterday, and then somebody else sent me $250. I mean, y'all got it. Some of y'all got it. Some of y'all got it. And if you got it, don't hide it, divide it. That's what my uncle used to say on his concession stands. And then all of y'all, if you want to go on your live, start to my Nandy about to start a concession stand like Carmen. You was a bitch ass lie, because Nandy been working in concessions since a teenager. I should get my uncle. Y'all want me to call my uncle on the phone? Do y'all want? He don't even know I'm gonna call him. So this will be an impromptu phone call, bitch. So y'all don't think that I prompted him to say anything or I coached him to say something. Baby, I will call my uncle now. He older. He don't be answering his phone. He retired now. But I will get my uncle on the phone. He got me in a concession game at 12 years old. By 13, I had my own concession stand in front of Macy's downtown, bitch, on my own. And my uncle was across the street at Dr. J's on his own. Like, he had hot dog carts, shish kebab carts, all that. Like, I've been in the concession business. So before you hoes start talking about Nettie trying to be like Carmen, use a lie. I've been part of that life. I know the whole game. I know all of it. I know all of it. And my uncle had, y'all know how they have the commissary stores and locations where they go and store their stuff and with other people and blah blah blah. No, my uncle had his own commissary spot, child, and it was stacked sky high with hot dog buns. He used the Best Frank hot dogs. They call it Best. Y'all ever had Best brand hot dogs? Lena probably knows because it's an up north brand. It's akin to Nathan's. He didn't like Nathan's. I didn't like Nathan's either. But Best is better than Nathan's. Best hot dogs. He only used those. Shish kebabs with fresh onions and peppers and herbs. You could smell his cart from anywhere downtown. And people passed 50 carts to get to his. He never had a shortage on people. Same with my cart. When his line was too busy, go across the street to my niece's cart. What? I've been in this business. Don't play with me, baby. All right, let me see. Y'all blessing the cat. Y'all bless the Cash App up. Bless the Cash App. I really appreciate it. Let me see how much money I'm gonna make. Hold on, bitch. This is my favorite thing to do. Best hot dogs is pretty good. Best hot dogs are the best. I'm the only one. If I'm gonna eat a hot dog, it's gonna be Best Frank. And I can't even find them in Georgia. Okay, let me see. Y'all said $12 a pop for the lemonades I'm gonna be selling. If you just joining, please hit the thumbs up, hit the like, the heart, the smiley, hit all the feels. All right. Well, if you're on Facebook and you catch this at the beginning, because then we stopped and we started on YouTube, which is something we used to do years ago, but you know, we're going to be doing that from now on because, y'all, I'm able to get back on our other Facebook page too. So I'll go live from that sometime today, probably after I go get lunch. Maybe while I'm at lunch, I'll go live from our Suge Williams Facebook page because I think I finally got that figured out, straightened out. All right. So if you're just joining, this is Coach Nanny from Nandy After Dark. I will be starting a gourmet lemonade stand in the summer of 2027, barring I'm not locked up, bitch. Huh? If I'm in jail, it ain't gonna happen. But if I get out of jail, because anything can happen, I ain't gonna hold y'all because I don't want y'all to ever be like, oh, she went to jail. Anything can happen. I don't know what will happen and what's gonna happen, but I ain't been in that bit like this. It's been 5 years and they ain't been able to make shit stick because it ain't true. Something happened. Now keep that in the back of your mind for when I tell y'all a story and shit really come down. But it wasn't what they said at all. Okay. I will be starting a gourmet lemonade stand. Carmen is out here selling Country Time and Kool-Aid. A couple of granules in a cup with a cup full of ice for $15 at these fairs. I don't normally knock anybody hustling. Y'all already know this about me, but I think that is just crazy as fuck, right? So if you one of the ones who helped me or whatever, looked out for me in my time of great despair, bitch, this your payback. This how I'm planning on paying you back, all right? Ain't gonna happen today, but it will happen. It will happen. Let me see. So I'll have fresh squeezed lemonade. I'm going to have my cart custom built. I know this guy. He's an engineer. He can build anything. It's going to have fresh fruit. It's going to have a fresh fruit station. You can get any kind you like. And the people have spoken. They said it should be about $12, $13, somewhere in there. And I was thinking $12 too. I could charge $15 because Carmen charges $15 for that bullshit she has. But since we probably gonna be posted up at the same events, bitch, I ain't gonna sell mine for $15. I'm gonna let her sell hers for $15, and I'm gonna go ahead and sell mine for $12. Even if I sold mine for $20, I would still sell more than her because mine will be far superior, and it's gonna be all live. I'm gonna record every bit of it. All right, $12 a cup, and let's say we do. How many cups you think we could do? 500 of them. $12 a cup for 500 cups. That's $6,000 a day. $6,000 a day. $6,000 off of lemonades a day minus, of course, y'all know how to do to subtract your cost from your gross to get your net. I'm an MBA, but y'all ain't got to be one to know how to do that. $6,000 a day for 3 days over a weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's $18,000 in a weekend. I'm going to have more than one stand, bitch. We're going to be at more than one fair, huh? It'll be probably about 3 stands at 3 different fairs. Oh, I'm going to make a whole chain of production out of it. $18,000 a weekend times 3 stands. That's $54,000 a weekend. Ain't that what that bitch says she making today? $54,000 every single weekend from doing chiminades the right way. And that's on the low end. 300 cups. That probably ain't shit at some of these big fairs. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna incentivize people to buy more than one. It'll be $12 for one or $20 for two. Bitch, what? Play with your mama. Cause I ain't gonna just talk about it. You know, people be like, oh, you talking about my clothes. Why don't you buy me some new ones? You talking about my hair. Why don't you get my hair done? I'm talking about your business. Why don't you do one? Bitch, I'm gonna do one and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. Lena, get to growing them lemons, girl. You eating your hot and spicy wings, $6 for a side of jasmine rice. No, we're just gonna sell lemonades. I'm dead ass. And probably cold pressed tea. We probably do that too. Lemonade and cold pressed tea. Y'all know I got the tea hookup. That'll be coming back soon. Thank y'all for your patience and waiting. Those of you, most people got their teas, but if you didn't get your tea, you know that something very unfortunate happened to me. Like I was in the hospital and I lost my housing because I was in the hospital. Like it was so much shit that happened to me. And of course that meant that I could no longer produce your order. So it wasn't like I just took your money and ran. Like people really need to have context when they start talking about somebody scamming somebody or doing something. If you ever didn't get something from me, whoever you are, it's because something happened that led to that. I never created a ghost business, no pun intended. I never created a fictitious business and made like I was going to send you an overnight bag and you didn't get it because it was never none to get, or make like I was going to send you some tea and you didn't get it because I really didn't have tea. No, that didn't happen. If you were one of the few who didn't get something from me, that's because my life was in turmoil, bitch. I was fighting to live. Y'all didn't know this at the time. So anyway, let me see. That hibiscus tea was 10 out of 10. She got her tea. A lot of people, most people got their tea. Most people. And if you didn't get your tea, reach out to me, bitch. Send me a message. Your teas will be coming back. That's another way I'm going to pay. I do intend on, if you help me, and there was only a couple of people who did. If you helped me in any way during that time, I promise I'm going to pay you back. That's always been the plan. Y'all know now, almost kind of the full story, but y'all had no idea at the time. That's always been the plan. And I will do that. I will honor my word. Definitely. Yeah, people love that hibiscus tea. It was my number one seller. I used to love parboiled rice, not instant. After my taste buds matured, I cooked jasmine rice, and now I love it. Somebody said, and remember when my items never arrived and you resent it, no issue? Who is this? This must be Debbie. Debbie, is that you? Because I've done that for a couple of people. Debbie, is that you? Debbie Allen? I'm not sure who that is. But, people will have you on this internet thinking that I was out here taking people for their money and starting businesses and getting people. Because that's one of the things that Keisha says. I'm going to pay them ladies back that you owe. I will. And that's the plan. Oh, that's Debbie. I knew it had to be you, Debbie from Puerto Rico. That's always been the plan. And it'll happen. In time. It ain't going to happen today, tomorrow, or it'll happen. You'll know. You'll know when it happens. So I'm going to let every fucking body know that it happened. But that's 100% the plan. Even if they went behind my back and did some foul shit against me. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I'm still responsible and obligated to make good on what I said. I just wasn't able to. It wasn't a scam or a hoax. Bitch, I just wasn't able to. Debbie from PR. Yes, that's exactly right. Remember when my items never arrived and you were sending? Yes. I did that for plenty of people. And it wasn't even my fault. The items and her item in Debbie's case, her tea didn't arrive. And It wasn't my fault. It was the post office fault. They were having some kind of like storm or whatever. I forget if she was. I don't think I sent them to Puerto Rico. Where did I send them to? Somewhere, some state in the States. She's in Puerto Rico. She's a retired teacher. And she told me that, and I went and tracked it, and I saw that it hadn't been delivered. I sent her a whole nother big ass order, no charge for shipping, and told her, if you get your original order, keep it. And she did get her original order. Let her know, Debbie. And she kept it. Y'all hosts could never. Y'all want to sit up there and try to demonize me and say this and that, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, if I'm able to do something, I'm going to do it. If I can't, then, I can't, you know? But I ain't never just maliciously just trick somebody out they shit. Just said I'm selling teas and then don't be really selling teas. Just taking people money. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't never did that. Never. $54,000 a weekend with the 3 stands. That's coming next year. I really wish I would have thought of this in like April. And I would have had, it's too late now. I got to get the cart built. I'm doing it right. Y'all will see. I'm getting the cart built. It's going to be custom. It's going to be official than a motherfucker. It's going to be a whole live drink station. It's coming. I promise you that. I promise you that. And don't raise the price $10 to $12. I won't. I'm going to keep it at $12. That's enough. That's more than enough. And I might grow my own lemons. This is enough time for me to get started growing my own lemons. That'll cut down on my cost significantly. Lena, start growing some lemons. I'm dead ass. Make them organic. Me and my ex-boyfriend, we had a hydroponic garden together. And it was mostly his garden, but he would grow all kinds of things. Anything you could think of. He had towers and towers and towers of these hydroponic gardens. And if you don't know what that is, it's towers. They're towers. It's an upright garden. Instead of growing things in the dirt, you grow it upright. You put all the nutrients in the water, and the water circulates through all the different layers and chambers of this tower. And you grow collards, turnips, onions, scallions, watermelons, strawberries, pine, anything you could go grow in the ground. You grow in your hydroponic garden. We had lots of them. He did anyway. He bought me one, but I didn't like it, so he kept it for himself. And this was before I bought my house. And so he bought me one, and I was going to put it on my patio in the apartment that I had, but I just said I didn't want it. And plus, it takes a lot of upkeep with the hydroponic gardens. Like, you have to keep the chemical pH balance in the water right in order for mold to not grow, in order for your vegetables and fruits to grow. It's an incredible thing. So maybe I'll get a couple of those and grow some lemons from them. Or Lena, you can do it. Somebody, anybody, anyone listen to this, you want to be in partnership and you want to supply the lemons or whatever, let me know. They got to be organic. This is better than, or this is, well, nothing's really better than organic, but you don't know the integrity of of something that claims to be organic. A lot of times, people say they grow things organically. You don't know, they're spraying it with something. I know for a fact that my ex-boyfriend never sprayed any of his fruits and vegetables with anything chemical. He would use vegetable sprays and stuff to deter bugs from landing on it and eating the ladybugs and stuff from eating up his different leafy vegetables and greens and stuff. Anyway, yes, you resent it was last, wait, yes, you resent it was weeks late. Oh, sorry. Yes, you resent it. It was weeks late, and you called saying exactly when you sent original order, yet you resent no additional charge, plus you included a gift. Let the hoes know. Let them know. Put this shit on your page, bitch. Put that piece on there that I just read. This happened many times with many of the businesses. I was going through a life fucking crisis. I literally lost my home. How am I going to ship you a tea or bag or whatever hell ever if I don't even have access to those things anymore? I was in the hospital. I had my gallbladder out, and that just caused so many things. My body was dependent on opioids. I was in a terrible space. And those of you who come to my aid, just a couple of y'all, not a lot, who for real came to my aid during that time, I don't take you for granted. I really appreciate that you helped me in that season. I'm dead ass. I mean this. And I will make it whole with you. Give me some time, bitch. Give me some time. That's my number one goal. I don't like owing people shit. I've never owed anybody anything in life. That's the kicker to all of this. Baby, I'm a lender. I'm not a borrower. Yeah, we doing, in case you're just joining, the last Cash App I see came in at $12.20, and that was 13 minutes ago. We are doing a $15 birthday Cash App challenge for your girl, the queen, me, moi. Bless the Cash App up if you can. If you're watching this on repeat and you hear this, bitch, it's not too late. Get down there to the well file. It's not too late. Go ahead and bless the Cash App up. It's Coach, COACHNANDI, on Cash App, on Chime, and on PayPal, or COACHNANDI with a 79 after it on PayPal. PayPal made me get a business account, child. It's just crazy. Anyway, y'all bless the Cash App up. If you have already, please. I really appreciate it. She said 50,000 a week and 25,000 a day. Same difference. That's a lot of money. But I'm gonna be making 54,000. Love Lena's Garden. It's a good side. I love Lena's Garden too. You're gonna need some help. Well, if you're in Georgia and you want to do it, let me know. For me, it depends on the size of the cup and what it contains. Are we doing no ice in our cups with ice on the side? That's how the fuck we getting down. You're gonna get a big container of pure, fresh squeezed, custom made, fresh fruit, organic, bitch, lemonade. Huh? Oh, yes, it's happening next summer. I wish I would have thought of this in May. Actually, if I'm keeping it a buck with y'all, and I promise I am, I've been thought of this idea. I can show y'all my YouTube history. Like, I thought of this years ago, like starting a lemonade stand, because it's needed. You don't need to stand in line for your food and lemonade at a fair. Bitch, come over to I ain't serving food. I'm just serving lemonade, and it's custom, and it's organic. And it's legit. It's not out of a can. It's fresh squeeze. You can see me making it. You tell me what you want in it, bitch. All that. Man, I might even get a liquor license and throw a motherfucking shot of what you call it in there. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. But all right, y'all. Let me get off. I got some things to do. I got a couple of phone calls to make. I haven't eaten yet. Customers don't care about your personal problem. Let them know. Who said that? Georgia 75. Thank you. Oh, wait. Are you saying that as if to say they don't care and they want their product? Or are you saying that because that's true too? That's true too. I'm not even going to delete your comment if that's what you meant. Or are you saying that, we don't care that you have problems, like we still fuck with you and rock with you? Because that's also true. But that's also true too. I 100% know that my problems should not be your problems, because I'm a customer service, a stickler for customer service, and I'll tell a business that in a minute. Like, I don't give a fuck what your customer service center got going on. That should be completely and totally, unbeknownst to the customer. But in my case, I'm a one-person show, and I was doing all the ordering and the shipping and the sourcing and the all of that. And so when I got sick and I got in the hospital and I lost my housing, I also lost all my teas and all my things. So life happened. Life literally happened. And I can definitely tell you 100%, like I said, it didn't happen. You didn't, if you was one of the few who didn't get your tea, that's why. That would be why. I'm not making excuses. I'm giving you an example. And now, if I hadn't really, nobody ever got a tea from me, even Latanya, if she keeping it real, she'll tell you. Latanya got teas from me. My crave, she keeping it real, she got teas from me. And they ain't even have to fucking pay for it. I sent Latanya a flight for free. So it was never that it was a fake, fugazi ass, fraudulent business. None of my business has ever been fraudulent, ever. It was just that life happened. And unfortunately, things took a turn for the worse. But bitch, I'm back. Know that. Ray said, I got mine. I'm in Florida. I can fly down for a weekend. I definitely appreciate it. Mm-hmm. You can do that. You can fly down for a weekend. But I'm doing it. If y'all want to be part of it, send me a message and let me know. I'm not gonna wait until next summer to get started on it. I could even start like a whole drink concession stand in the wintertime, just do pure hot chocolates. What y'all think about that? Just do hot chocolates and hot tea. Y'all know I'm the tea plug. Y'all already know this. Organic, pesticide free. I have a partnership with a tea farm in Africa. Y'all already know this. That's where the teas were coming from. I never got them off a store shelf, bitch. Those were organic, pure, non-GMO, legit, high quality, premium loose teas. You can't find them anywhere. I challenge you. But maybe I'll start a year-round tea stand, beverage stand. Just doing hot, fresh, organic teas in the wintertime and gourmet hot chocolates and shit. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm 100% gonna start that lemonade stand next year. Now that's what I know. Or whatever year. If I'm locked up, bitch, I'll do it when I get out. Put that in your pipe of smoking since you hold like, oh, she locked up. Bitch, that might be, who knows. But I caution you to watch the fuck you say if I am, because when I get out, I'm gonna be back on that ass, much to your chagrin, because that's exactly what happened. I guess they thought that I was gonna be locked up for my whole life or some shit, or for years or forever. No, ma'am. Even if, God forbid, if I had to go this time for shit they already said that I did, which I didn't do. But let's say I got railroaded or whatever the case may be. It's not going to be that long at all. I'm just preparing y'all, child. I'm not planning on no shit like that, but I'm just saying. Let me see. I'm a dead sea, bitch. All right, let me get off of here, y'all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very, 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 very much. I appreciate y'all trying to run through all the comments. I might be on later with Nikki, child. Let her tell us what her side is, because I already gave Chandra an opportunity to tell her side. We won't be covering them extensively like I've covered Carmen and Tay. But we will be, covering them from a high level overview standpoint. All right. Tiffany Black, who are you, ma'am? Are you Black Ice? Huh? She needed nothing from Carmen. Oh, wait, hold up. She needed nothing from Carmen. She's the only one who has something to offer. You're talking about Tay? Who is this black Tiffany Black person, child? I need to know. Carmen, the trip she was trying to handle Dolly. Who is Dolly? Like Rico, and train her how to prompt and read the comments. I don't even know who that is. Lakeisha, you mean? Oh, okay. Speaking off the cuff, everything I say is off the cuff. I never ever have a script ever, even for the songs I come up with. I'm not gay, but I say that. I can't even sing it right. But I say that I am. Just Tater Tot song. But I'm gay for pay. Oh, yes, bitch. And I fucked for food. I like one dick. Yeah, I know I did my fingers in that motion that I do. That upward. Dick. The thought of her makes me sick. But I gotta do what a hoe's gotta do. Oh, yes, bitch. All them songs come off the top of my dome. I'll be stuttering all over the place if I, whatchamacallit, if I was trying to remember some shit or look at some shit that I type now. I never do. You love hearing me sing? That ain't nothing, child. I'm just playing right now. Cheminade served all over the world. You better believe it. What y'all want me to call a lemonade stand, y'all? Huh? Shady Grove? What about I call it Shady Grove Lemonades? All right, y'all. I gotta go. I got shit to do. Y'all hit the Cash App up, please, and thank you. Doing a $15 birthday Cash App challenge. Your tips will be greatly appreciated. Your birthday blessing will be greatly appreciated. I appreciate y'all time and attention on this live today. Lakeisha girl, I saved you. And Tay's mama name, Tay's mama said, I saved you, girl. That time Tay's mama came on our show, said she saved Tay. Tay, Lakeisha, I saved you, girl, but you wasn't grateful about it, honey. You wasn't grateful at all. That's really a shame, too. You in Florida. I tried to save you. Serial entrepreneur. I definitely gonna create a fucking business. Make any idea. And if y'all wasn't busy hating, y'all would acknowledge that shit because it's true. It's true. It is true. Miss Jones, what you laughing at? All right, you guys. I'm getting off. Thank you so much for your time, your attention. Darius is jealous, pure and simple, 100%. Which sounds crazy because Darius is a so-called, he claims he's a millionaire child. But that doesn't mean you can't be jealous of somebody because they have less than you. Those are the worst kind of jealous people, motherfuckers who got more than somebody else. Bitch, I can see if you was jealous because you ain't got shit. That might be one thing. But bitch, you don't you got all the keys? How are you still jealous of me? How are you trying to convince your followers that I'm not smart and I'm not important and I'm not this and I'm not that? Bitch, I ain't got no talent. You a motherfucking lie. That is laughable. He realized you're a strong woman and don't tolerate any shenanigans. Who's that, Darius? You're the best interviewer, the GOAT. You ain't fucking lying. I'll go ahead and do my one of that. It sounds questionable. My mom used to say. Okay. All right, you guys. Let me get off of here. Thank you so much for your time. What's up, Valerie? Hi, Alicia. What's up, girl? La, 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 la. Have I missed your comment or didn't acknowledge you in any way? I do apologize for that. It's no slight, no disrespect intended. But we will be back on maybe later today. All right, maybe later today sometime. I'll be back on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all are following this page. Go to Facebook. Make sure you're following our Suge Williams page and our Nandy After Dark page. You hear this? It's not too late to send your birthday cash app. All right, for the queen, it's Coach Nandy, CoachNandi on Cash App, or Coach Nandy 79. If you see that, will pop up too. And on Chime and PayPal, and yeah. Doing a $15 birthday cash app challenge. Y'all have a lovely rest of the day. Thank you so much. I will catch you on the next slide. Bye. I'm not gay, but I say that.